What is up, guys? I'm taking names today of everyone who's ever supported me so I can put them in a big appreciation post with links and ats and stuff, so that's gonna be cool and exciting. Yeah, 2-year anniversary kind of crept up on me. I'm gonna be honest, Wednesday was the actual anniversary of my channel. Gonna be honest, I kind of forgot about it until somebody commented on my channel, hey, happy 2-year anniversary, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that's today. I was meant to stream then, but obviously I completely forgot, so we're doing it today. We are literally just having a yapping session. I've got my celebratory onesie on. It's very hot, but you know, it's giving my skin a nice glow. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How dare you lie to us? Wait, what did I say? I already forgot what I said. Oh yeah, because the anniversary isn't today, it was 2 days ago, but still, thank you, it is Slay. It's a bit too small for me, it was meant for my little sister, for Halloween, but it didn't fit her, it was too big for her, a little too small for me, but, you know, I'm happy with it. But yeah. You missed my lives? How long has it been? Like a week? Not even. I can't stop focusing on the dog onesie. I don't think it's that distractive. Hi Bumblebee, how's it going? Yeah, so today we are literally just gonna be yapping about like literally whatever. We're just gonna be yapping all day. If you have any fan art that you want me to see that, like, I don't know, maybe you put it in the Discord. I'm rather neglectful of our Discord, so if you wanted me to check it out and post it on your community tab today, I will check it out, and I'll put it on my tablet so I can show everyone. So, you know, that would be really cool. And I don't know why my music went off. I literally put this song on. It's supposed to be an hour version. I hate it when you look up songs and you look up like the hour-long or like 10-hour-long versions and there's like cuts in the middle. It's annoying, I'm gonna be honest. But it's okay, we'll turn it up a little bit because I don't think it's that loud. But anyways, yeah, if you guys have like any fan art or like writing pieces you want me to check out, I'm gonna be making the appreciation post kind of on stream in the sense that I'm taking names today. I'm making sure that I have a big list of everyone that I want to act, and like what they kind of did, you know, like the writing pieces that people do for me and the fan art that people do for me. I kind of want to, you know, show that off as well. So yeah, Frompy, get over here or else I will tell Mom, Violet. Oh yeah, where is Frompy? Let me do something real quick. Let me go into the live stream on my tablet because that'll allow me to see more chats. If Kamari is here, I'm so sorry. I can't see you on this screen, but let me open the stream on my tablet so I'll be able to see you on this live chat stream or whatever. Top messages to all messages. Happy 2 years, thank you, Sai, I really appreciate that. Thank you for being such an awesome mod this whole time. Thank you to all of my mods. I'm not really sure who's here yet and who's not. Let me replay my music. We don't want awkward silences. Vio, I'ma call Dr. Gears up. Don't do that, please. I don't like Dr. Gears. I don't like Dr. Gears. I love the author. I don't like the character. I don't care. I'm really trying to be in a good mood right now, okay? This is a celebratory stream. And Dr. Gears is gonna fuck up the whole feng shui, okay? He's gonna ruin everything. I'm trying to have a nice time. I've got my London Fog from Tim Hortons, my favorite drink in the entire world. I've got potato wedges. Apparently it was like $1 to add sauce, so I made my own sauce and put it in here. It's like peri-peri sauce. I don't know, I didn't really get a chance to look at the label. Mmm. Good choice though. A little spicy. But I mixed it with mayo. A lot of sauces are better if you mix it with mayo. Dad jokes for the chat. What did Simba say to the slow bus driver? What did he say? Wait, where are you in the chat? Hi, Hawk! How's it going, Hawk? Wait, never mind. Dr. Gears don't seem very good. Dr. Gears, even if I did like Dr. Gears, I would not invite him to any celebratory events. Dr. Gears is such a stick in the mud. He's such a fucking drip. I'm not bringing him to anything. Dr. Gears is not invited to the function, okay? Hi, Queen, I'm fine. Yippee! How are you? I'm incredible today. I'm really, really good. Bio, can you show my fan art? I know you saw it. Absolutely. Let's go to your channel and let's show it off right now. By Anita Stevenson or Bumblebee-Starscream Love. Is that like a ship thing? I just noticed that. Hold on. Eek! Yes, they drew this for me. This gorgeous fan art of my kitty. Of my cheetah persona. Isn't it cute? Ignore the fingerprints on my screen. I'm just gonna wipe that off. That's a little bit embarrassing. Ignore the fact that I cover my camera too. Has any of you guys noticed that I do that? I get so paranoid. You never know, man. I don't know. I heard a rumor that like ICE has access to cameras on TikTok. Do I believe it? No. No. Am I personally scared of ICE? No. I live in Canada. Does it make me paranoid? Yes. It's really not hard to make me paranoid about things. So, you know, for my own safety anyways. Right? Cover the camera. I don't know. People do it with their computers all the time and nobody bats an eye. You cover your computer camera, like your webcam, nobody bats an eye. Everybody thinks that you're smart, like that's what you should do. But God forbid you cover your phone camera. Then everybody thinks you're insane and paranoid, and like I am. But at the same time, you know? Anyways. Oh, thank you for the chat rules, girly. Let me pin that. Yippee. What about hot sauce? Violet, did you know that when you put hot sauce in the freezer, it will become cold sauce? I didn't know that actually, because I've never done that before. I would have assumed that it becomes cold sauce, but I've never tried it myself, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, Bumblebee is super talented. It's Bumblebee, right? It's not Starscream, it's Bumblebee, right? I keep forgetting. Because you have both in your username. Hi Sandra, how are you? Can someone ask Violet if she can see me? I can. Wait, I have a question. No, wait, not you. I'm reading the wrong chat now. I also wrote a short story. No shatter though. Ooh! Maybe we can check that out. Yeah, just Bumblebee, please. Okay, got it. Do you like Stray Kids, the K-pop group? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too big on any particular music artists. I kind of just like what I like. I don't focus too much on artists. I do like Gorillaz. I like Tame Impala. I like Mitski. I like Rihanna. You know. You're really pretty. I wasn't expecting this. Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Thank you very much. Aww, okay, a lot of you guys are being very, very nice. Thank you so much. You love the music. This is Gerudo Valley from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I thought it was a little more upbeat than the Song of Storms. I will shoot anyone who mentions that voice crack. We're gonna pretend it didn't happen. Oh my god, I thought I spilled sauce on my fucking onesie and hair. What do I do on a daily basis? I'm gonna be honest. Not much. Really not much. I don't have a car right now. I don't have a license yet. I'm gonna get my license very, very soon. Me and my siblings, we're all getting a car together. And we're all working on getting our licenses right now. But for now, I don't have a license. I don't really have any buddies to go out with, so most of my day is actually spent right here at home. If I have money, I'll go out to, like, the mall or the library or wherever. It depends. I'm a little spontaneous with things, but yeah, most of the time I'm actually just chilling at home, listening to music, drinking tea, working on stuff like drawing, writing, working on videos. It's a little boring, to be honest. Wait, girl, I don't want to spam and repeat myself. Well, what did you say? Please check your most recent comment section or in the mod hangout in the den. Oh, let me see. Let me see what's up. Where's my... There it is. Sorry, I'm doing Discord things. Very scary for me. The mod den chat. I'll be playing Messenger. Thank you, both of you. What's going on? I don't see anything new. Is it the mod hangout chat? Wait, what is this? Utter den top. Wait, what does this mean? What does this image mean? It's in a language I don't understand. Is this what you wanted me to see, Hawk? I feel like this is really good, but I don't know what it means. I don't read German. I am English, obviously, and a little bit of French. A little bit, okay? Because I'm Canadian. It wasn't my choice. But anyways. I just noticed that my phone isn't on charge, and it probably should be. Sorry, I almost, like, knocked my desk. It's very easy to rock my desk. It's a very old desk, and I just knocked my tablet over. Everything so finicky in my room. My setup is absolutely atrocious. I'm using, like, this really old, like, vase holder thing and a marker box stacked on top of each other to stand up my phone right now. I have my tablet very carefully stood up on a notebook to elevate it a little bit so I'm not looking, like, down while I'm reading. My desk, kind of a mess. There's pencils everywhere because the vase holder thing that I'm using to hold up my phone was holding all of my pencils, and I was like, you know what, I need something more stable to hold up my phone, so I took it and just dumped it all on my desk before I went on live. But anyways, oh, Hawk is typing, yippee. I love that picture. Someone, oh, it was Silly. Silly sent a picture of me in the Discord going like this. That's gorgeous. We need an album of, like, stupid faces. I feel like it really wouldn't be that hard. You know, I'm very expressive. I move around a lot when I talk. It's probably really not hard to get funny screenshots of me. I feel like we don't just need an album, we need, like, to edit it as, like, a PowerPoint presentation. Anyways, for the non-Germans, basically, this lady was my top channel this year! Woo! And I was among the top 1% viewers! Woo! Because of watching 124 vids! Also said it in live chat, but it's crowded. It is! We got a busy day today. You know my phone number? I have my phone number. What do you mean? Only I have my phone number. But yeah, that's awesome! That's amazing, Hawk. Hawk, you've always been such a great supporter. Thank you so much, girly. I'm gonna have more of my Did you guys see that? I tried to put the wedge in my mouth, but my stupid teeth blocked it. I love my teeth. Not all of them. But these front two, they're so cute. At least to me, they're really cute. I like buck teeth. All hail the queen, not me. You are the queen. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did you know Discord had Wrapped too? Like Spotify Wrapped? I had no idea. I kind of avoid Discord like the plague unless there's like something that I need to see or like something that somebody else wants me to see on the Discord. I don't know. I've been trying to find Mindsci? Do you mean like the Discord Wrap thing? Tell Priver stop eating my phone. He does what he wants, okay? He's a kid, but he's not my kid. Oh wait, he is. Whatever, he's allowed to do what he wants. He's hungry, okay? That's his whole thing, was being hungry. Get a new phone. It's ironic that I would say that. My phone is old. Old, slow, and the power button doesn't work. I'm not even joking. The power button of my phone is broken. I dropped it in the store the other day. I thought my phone was done for because it wouldn't turn on. I remember I dropped it in the store and I was like, oh, I drop my phone all the time. Like, it's fine, right? I go to pay for my groceries and my sister's groceries and my phone doesn't turn on. So I can't scan, and it was the one time that I didn't bring my card with me. Thank God my other sister was there, because she just paid for it, and then I paid her back when I got home. But yeah, I thought my phone was absolutely fucked, because it wouldn't turn on. I thought, oh, I've done it this time. But no, I get home, I put it on charge, and the screen turns on, so then I enter my phone, and I go into settings, and I use a bunch of things in my settings now to make it so that I don't need the power button. I've said this before, I've said this a million times. Basically, if my phone ever dies, that is the one thing that I need the power button for, is to turn my phone back on. If my phone dies, it's done for. Like, I have to take it in to go get it repaired and spend whoever knows how much on it. So yeah, I've been keeping it very, very charged. I'm just one of those people that, like, will not pay for a replacement of something unless I absolutely have to. Who is it? Ah! It's my sister! Oh, look at you! Come to show off her fit.
Okay.
Yes!
So
we got the Nike.
This sweater.
Yes!
And then this is what the back of it looks
Woo!
like.
Gorge!
And then I have some black jeans.
Black jeans.
Silver shoe. Actually, can I stand on your chair again?
Go for it.
Thanks.
Right. Oh! Let me. Okay, go on. Go on, show it off, girl. Show off your shoes. Ah! Show off the shoes. You're fine. Show off the shoes. Look at the silver shoes. Woo! Gorgeous. You're going to a party, right?
Yeah, I have a birthday party.
Oh! Yes. Everybody hype her up. They're all saying she's so pretty. They said sweet fit. They said yay. They say the fit is eating.
Thanks.
Eating. Do you want a wedge before you go? Dip it in the sauce. It's really good.
What sauce is that?
It's like peri-peri and mayo. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Yeah.
Well, I put them in the microwave and, you know, I did all I could. Is it yummy?
Those are really good. Fire.
I think you're faking. Okay, goodbye.
This sauce is better than the wedge.
Yeah, actually.
Bye.
Bye. Anyways. Yeah, she wanted to come show off her outfit. She's going to a party. Oh, and tomorrow I'm taking her to see the FNAF movie. The second one, obviously. How many of you guys... Hello. How many of you guys are going to go see that, by the way? The FNAF movie. How many of you guys are going to the FNAF movie? How many of you guys are... How many of you guys have gone already? When does it come out again? I don't know. Wait, I want to see it too, but the damn server didn't launch a watch party again? What's a watch party? I do not know what that is. Oh, you? I saw some Bumblebee. You're gonna see the FNAF movie tomorrow for your birthday? Kamari! Get excited! I wish, because money's a little bit tight right now. I literally chose to get a Tim's rather than do what I'm about to say, but I wish I could have afforded like something to go to the FNAF movie. Like even if it's just like a headband with like Freddy Fazbear ears and the little top hat on it. I don't know. I would have liked to do something like that. But you know, that wasn't happening. Last year I watched the FNAF movie on Halloween. So I actually, no, it wasn't last year. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Last year, when I saw the FNAF movie, it was Halloween that night. So I literally went as Dio Polonoid at SCP-035, because that's what I was 2 years ago. Or 2 Halloweens ago, whatever. But obviously I wasn't gonna wear the mask in the cinema, so I took the mask off and I was just in like a lab coat that was just drenched in like black. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people were confused, but I wasn't there for them. I was there for FNAF. There was this one guy at the movie that me and my sister quote like almost every day. It's not even that funny, but like there was this guy, because the movie was delayed by like 10 minutes for whatever reason, and like the theater was like so quiet. We were all sitting down, you know, trying to be a little conservative with our snacks so that, you know, we didn't eat them before the movie starts. Everything was quiet, mellow. Out of nowhere, this guy goes, guys, where's FNAF? It was very hard not to laugh at that kid, but now anytime that anything is late, like if our Uber is late, or like if our family member is late to something, we're like, guys, where's FNAF? But anyways. Yeah. Wait, call me out. I watch your channel so much, Violet. It's great. Thank you so much. Brooder Games? Is that how you pronounce your name? There's your shout out. Shout out to Brooder Games with a Z. I like it when people spell things with a Z or a Z instead of an S. That's what cool people do. I used to do that because of gorillas. Wait, Vio answered the question. Bumblebee's question? Do you take fan mail? What's that? Like, where I give you guys like my I don't know how to do that. I would love to do that. Now that you like bring it up, I've never thought of doing that before. But now that you mention it, do I need to like leak my address to do that? How would I even take fan mail? I don't know. A fan sends mail filled with what they want to send to your house. I don't think so. Okay. Oh wait, you think so? Some influencers have their own PO box, so their actual address doesn't get leaked or crowded. Okay. Wait a minute. What is a PO? I think I already have a PO box. Hold on. Because we don't have mailboxes where I live. We have PO boxes. Oh, like at the post office? Well, sure, nobody's gonna find me through that. I live in a pretty big, expansive city. You know what? That would be a great idea. I mean, I think so anyway. You guys are gonna mail me, like, a pipe bomb, right? That would make a funny story if I lived, but I'd prefer it not to happen at all. Chewing. I thought a P.O. box meant pre-order box. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that is. Oh, you send mail, and I have a postcode or something. Yeah, I pick it up at the post office. Oh! That could work. Off topic, but you had Doritos for the first time. Plain ass nacho cheese, because I'm boring like that. Well, how did you like it, Hawk? I like Doritos. Ew. They're not like my favorite thing in the world, but... How's y'all's day? Is your profile picture like the game theory, like all the theory channels? That's kind of cool. I just dropped my lipstick. I can't see it that well, but... Ugh. Okay, there we go. I need my lip gloss because this actually really sucks. It is Maybelline gloss. It sucks. It doesn't stay on my lips. Probably because I'm eating and drinking all the time. But yeah, I have to like constantly reapply it. Cheesecake Violet? Hmm? If you let me out of the basement... Oh, I'll get cheesecake! No, because the reason that I keep you in my basement is so that you work for me, so that I can get money to buy my own cheesecake. If I let you go and you get me cheesecake, I only get the cheesecake once. But if I keep you as, like, a little laborer in my basement, that's like a continuous stream of income to get more cheesecake. So, sorry, you're not coming out of the basement. I have the big, or you have the biggest forehead. I have a big forehead. See? This is big. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't even just cope. I love big foreheads. I think big foreheads, genuinely, not just on me, I think big foreheads look really cute. I said it. Speaking of theory, y'all really gotta check out the Stupendium song, A Little Theorizing. It was made when MatPat retired, and it is peak as fuck. I will be checking that out. Maybe after the stream, though. Y'all remember last time when you wanted me to check out those songs? Both of them got copyrighted. Both of them. Big trouble I got into. Not really, but... I had to trim and, like, cut out the songs for that stream. Gorgeous songs, though. I don't regret playing them, you know. But I did get in trouble for that. On the live is at 67 likes. It's pretty good, actually. Nobody ruin it. And if you do, somebody else ruin it too, so it could be another funny number. Home again too? That's just utter bullshit. Did not happen to other people I watched. Wait, what happened? What are we talking about? I'm confused. I feel like I got really close to you guys there to eat that wedge. Alright, I'm gonna get a crispy piece and it'll be like ASMR. Ew! No, never mind, ew! I can't do ASMR. Oh, the copyright thing. One of the songs you checked out was Home Again. Oh! Yeah. I've been meaning to listen to that again. It's 70 likes now. That's okay, I'll make it 71. I'm gonna like my own stream. What? Why not? Why not? Sometimes I like my own videos. Not all the time, just when I can, like, remember to. This is so off topic, but you have 7 pet rats? And 2 of them keep fighting. In a sense of who will be top rat. And, so not in an aggressive way. And they're making so much noise. 7 rats? That's insane. But, like, it's, you know, rats personally aren't my thing, but I definitely see the appeal in them, and you know what? I have literally no room to talk, because I have a pet centipede. I showed her off last stream, actually. I don't want to bring her out again today, though, because I'm pretty sure she's molting. I don't know. Yeah, I fed her a couple of days ago, and her exoskeleton was a little exoskeleton, whatever. Her like her fucking shell. I forgot the name for it. Kind of looked like it was flaking off a little bit at the end of each segment. So I think she's definitely molting. So I'm keeping her. I'm leaving her alone, and I'm keeping her case her substrate very, very moisturized. My worst fear is that girl dehydrating. It's actually kind of easy for centipedes to dehydrate. I talked about this before, but I'll say it again, because centipedes, a lot of insects like centipedes have a waxy coating on their exterior, and that kind of keeps them moisturized and hydrated, but centipedes do not have any wax on them, and it makes them a lot more agile and quicker, so they're better hunters because they are predators. But the cost of that is that they are very prone to dehydration, so they need to be kept either in a moist environment or they need to have like a source of water always. What was her name? Her name is Melania. Her name is Melania, like from Elden Ring. Because Melania has that, like, red flowing hair, and, Melania, my centipede, is a stone centipede, which are kind of that, like, same, like, they're more reddish-brown, but she has a really nice reddish color. And also, Melania, as a boss, she's a boss in Elden Ring, video game. She's very, like, powerful and agile. She's known for being a pretty tough boss, and centipedes are also incredibly powerful and agile, so yippee. What is my favorite animal? It's actually not a centipede. I love centipedes, definitely one of my favorite animals, but it's a dog. It's dogs. Dogs are my favorite animal of all time. They are incredible. I mean, I don't need to tell you guys, but, you know, they're intelligent, they're loyal, they're hardworking. Well, some of them are hardworking. They have very big personalities. Centipede nerd, lol, I love it. I'm not an expert at centipedes, I'm really not. But I know a lot about centipedes, because obviously I want to take care of the one that I have. I love centipedes, though. I'm not, like, as much of an expert as, like, the people you'll see online that keep, like, giant centipedes and have been doing so for years. I only got my centipede a couple months ago. I found her, legitimately, I found her outside under a trash bag, and I fell in love. I never saw a centipede here. Like, I've saw house centipedes before. Terrifying! I love centipedes. I don't love house centipedes. I think that centipedes are adorable. I genuinely think they're really cute and charming animals. Specifically their head, like, they have these flat, round heads with, like, these, like, kind of glossy eyes on the side, and I really like the way that their antennae, you know, like this more like. I think they're really cute. I don't know. A lot of people are scared of the way that they move with all of their legs. I think it makes them look kind of silly. I think it makes them look kind of silly, and I think it adds charm, okay? I think it makes them really charming. But stone centipedes, they're another thing entirely. I'm afraid of them. I don't like them, but like, you know, I'm tolerant of them, if that makes sense, at the same time. But yeah, they're so cute. People are, wait, what? People are confusing I feel if they don't like them. Rights for centipedes. Yeah, rights for centipedes. Guys, I want to change the Canadian law. I'm not even joking. Did you guys know the reason that I have a stone centipede, a little tiny centipede, and not a giant centipede is because giant centipedes are illegal in Canada. You cannot own one at all. You can't even get a permit for it. I think the only way that you can own one is if you are like in like some kind of like special education, like you research them, like you have like a degree in that shit. Then you can get it for like educational purposes, but you can't just have one as a pet. Did the live go out? No, I don't think so. Anyways, but yeah, no, they are completely illegal. Which sucks. Oh no. Hey Violet, are you okay with me making a compilation of you being you? I've gotten the forehead reveal and trying ASMR. It's time. It's time. I've been dreaming of days like this. I've been praying of days like this. Compilations of me just being fucking stupid. Yes, please. Yes, please. Good for you if you love them. But please, for the love of God, keep them away from me. Creepy crawlies are not my thing and never will be. That is A-okay, Hawk. That just means more for me. But yeah, no, they are actually illegal in Canada. I believe it may be because of environmental things. I don't really think that they ever came up with an excuse as to why they're illegal. Maybe because if they escape, which centipedes are very good at escaping. Any centipede owner will tell you they're escape artists, but at the same time, I don't know. If they do get out, they could potentially cause some maybe environmental damage. I can't see that personally. I can't see a giant centipede surviving out there long enough to do any of that. And also, they would be such a rare pet that it's like, if they get out, so what? They're probably gonna die within like a couple days or maybe a couple weeks. Because it's either gonna be winter outside or hot as balls and they're gonna dehydrate. I don't know though. Then again, a lot of giant centipedes originate from the desert. I don't know. But even if a centipede gets out, what are the chances that there's going to be another centipede owner nearby who just happens to have lost their centipede too? And they're going to be like the same species or whatever, so they can like breed and like spread more. Like, what are the chances of that? Like, them causing environmental damage to me is absolute bull. I don't know why they don't allow giant centipedes exactly, but if they're claiming that it's like environmental hazard or whatever, I'm calling bullshit, personally, but, you know, what do I know? Some insects are illegal, in America? Yeah, that sucks. I think a lot of them are legal in America, though, which is, like, the one thing that I'll give you guys. But yeah, it's complete bullshit. You're not allowed them at all. They're not even deadly. They're not even, okay, hear me out. Centipedes have nasty bites. Nasty bites. A lot of people who have been bitten by centipedes describe it as getting their hand smashed with a sledgehammer. Like that stinging pain. Other people say to imagine holding your hand over a flame for as long as you can. Right? And whenever it gets too much and you have to pull away your hand, whatever you're feeling at that last second before pulling away, it's like your hand is forced to stay on the fire. Like when you can't take anyone, like that kind of pain, they describe it as that. Like burning, stinging. Centipede bites are absolutely nasty. I strongly encourage you guys to look up, what is his name? Coyote Peterson getting bit by a giant centipede. Man, they are monsters. They're venomous. They're very venomous. That's, you know. but they're not really deadly. They could be deadly to like maybe like small children or like elderly people with cardiac issues, but like they really don't cause any deaths. They do cause a lot of hospitalization for like a couple days to a week usually, I hear. But they're not lethal. Like they're not gonna kill you, it's just gonna suck a lot. So it's not like they're like deadly animals. They're not deadly, they're not gonna cause environmental damage, like they're fine. They're monsters, but they're fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe our government just thinks that we're stupid and doesn't trust us to handle centipedes. I don't know. They're very solitary animal. They like their space. They don't like, well, some of them don't like being handled and picked up. You see a lot of videos online where like people hold centipedes or let them crawl across their faces. Those are like very specific centipedes. Like you want to get like the right like species. You want to make sure that that one has a good temperament. You want to raise it right. Like there has to be like so much work and like carefulness into handling a centipede. And even at that, it is not guaranteed that the centipede isn't gonna bite you anyway. They're very unpredictable, so I don't know. Leave them alone, basically. You can love them, you can keep them as pets, you can do whatever, but my advice, unless they're like super chill, leave them alone, or just be very careful with them. But anyways, yeah, that's my centipede yap. I love centipedes so much. Fortunately for me, I have a stone centipede, so I don't really have to worry about getting bitten. They're very, very kind of skitterish, timid, and they don't really bite. Mine's never bit me, and apparently their bite is like the equivalent of a bee sting, which, oh no, you know. Anyways. Centipedes don't have a brain, I think. If they did have a brain, they would have such a low IQ. Do they have a brain? I don't think they have a brain in the same way that humans do. But, interestingly enough, did you know... Okay, I'm gonna go on about centipedes for a little bit longer. Did you know that centipedes, the reason that they are able to move all of those legs and, like, kind of keep track in their head, like, you know, with humans, it's easy. We have 2 legs. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's not much to keep track of. But with centipedes, they could be, like, dozens of legs. They're not actually 100 legs. It's a little misleading, their name, but the way that their brain controls their legs is that they have multiple brain-like, or not brains, but brain-like organs. Like, very crude brain-like organs in every single one of their segments, and that's how they're able to control their legs, kind of like subconsciously when they walk. Isn't that cool? That's super cool. They kind of, in a way, they have a brain in every single one of their segments, and that's how they control their limbs, their millions of limbs. Not millions, but you know. Do you support LGBTQ+? I'm not stupid. I am LGBTQ+, actually. I might? I don't know, to be honest. I don't really think about this stuff much, but I would say I'm pansexual, and also I might be on the spectrum of, like, aromantic and asexual, just a little bit, I think. I'm not really sure, and I don't really care enough to find out. I don't really care for, like, labels like that for myself personally. But yeah. But, I mean, even if I wasn't, like, of course I support it. What's my favorite song? My favorite song is Lenny from Crystal Castles. It's, like, the perfect song for me to listen to during wintertime. Lenny, but, like, really, really slowed down. Yeah, I'm one of those people that listen to songs slowed down. It's so quirky. But anyways, songs... What am I about to say? Lenny, when it's really slowed, gives me such, like, a winter vibe. I don't know how to describe it. It reminds me of, like, a really cold, harsh winter, where, like, you're just trying to get by, you know? It sounds very, like, it has such a, like, a somber Christmas winter vibe. I really can't explain how it makes me feel, but you know what I mean? Nobody knows what I mean, but you know. Also, somebody told me to scroll back before. Scroll back. What did you say? Oh, boss, if you could make one fictional creature real, SCP, mythological, or other, with all its good sides and potential dangers, which one would it be and why? That is a really good question. Like, any fictional creature? That... Oh, wow. Okay, that is a really... It's a very broad question. I know so many fictional things and creatures. If I could bring any one of them, I don't know. Any fictional creature real. I have no idea. I literally have no... I would need at least a week to think about that question. There are so many options, and I don't even know what my main goal would be. Because, like, there's a lot of things that you can do with different fictional creatures, you know, because they all have different abilities and things. Like, you can pick something that would, like, really help either you or just, like, benefit the world in general. I have no idea what I would pick personally. Violet, I just got my account back a few days ago and I'm so happy. Yippee! Well done, Crash Plays. I don't actually know what happened to your account, but I'm very, very glad that you got it back. Yippee and well done. For me, it's easy. SCP-999. I thought of 999, but the thing is, there's only one 999. He's not like a species. Like, there's only one 999. What? Without the SCP Foundation, what would... ew, okay, I'm gonna sound like the fucking Joker for a second, but, like, what would our society do with a single 999? Just clone him? We have no way of cloning him. We can't even make him as is, because he's a fictional creature. You love 999? He's so cute. 999 is one of my favorite SCPs. Probably lower down the list, but you're gonna love what I have. Look. I have a plushie. If anyone's interested in getting this, I'm not promoted or whatever. I got this from a website called SCP Swag. I'm pretty sure that's the name anyways. It's SCP Swag. And he was pretty expensive. I forgot how much exactly, but he did also take a long time to come in the mail, but well worth it. This thing is a really good, high quality plushie. This thing is awesome. I always say this, he is very fucking dense. Like, just absolutely packed to the brim with stuffing. I can be really rough with this thing when I need emotional support. And he loves it. This isn't hurting him, by the way. He loves this. But yeah. Wait, if you had to choose, would you pick up a spider? I'm okay with spiders, actually. I have slight arachnophobia, but I've actually been getting over it pretty well. As of not as of recently, over like the past, like, what, year, months? I don't know. I've been on a getting over my arachnophobia journey, and I've been doing really good, actually. I'm okay with picking up spiders. I've done it multiple times, actually, this year, like, willingly. A snake. I also love snakes, but it depends on what kind of snake it is. If it was, like, a corn snake or, like, a ball python, absolutely, but, like, If you're asking me to pick up like a rattlesnake or something, I'll pass. Unless it's like a trained like pet, then I would. A wasp, absolutely not. A hornet, absolutely not. A scorpion, I actually have held a scorpion before. It wasn't anything like exciting or cool. It was just like a school presentation where they brought in like a bunch of animals, and one of them was a scorpion, and they had one of like whoever wanted to volunteer to like hold the scorpion, they could. So I volunteered. It was like ages ago when I was a kid, but it was like this black scorpion that was like probably like this big on my hand at the time. Genuinely really cute, though. I'm not even gonna lie, very cute. But yeah, I've held a scorpion before, but again, it's the snake logic. I would not just pick a random scorpion up, it depends. If it's a pet, sure. If it's not, like just a wild scorpion, I'm good. You would hold any. Oh, okay, so I have to choose between holding any. I think, oh, but then again, which spider would it be? Because if it's like a Sydney funnel web, no. I think I would rather take the wasp. But if it's like a wolf spider or something, sure. It really depends what kind of spider, what kind of snake, is it a pet, is it a wild one, but like, if I just had to pick any randomly, probably a spider. I feel like there are so many spiders that I would take the risk of it being a super dangerous one. Also, if you had to bring an SCP, any SCP to life, what would it be? For me, SCP-682? SCP-682? Or 049? That would be more of a nightmare for me personally. I've said too much, bro. He'd come after me. Wow, those are some unique choices. They're interesting, I'll say that much. If I could bring any SCP to... probably the everything tree. I think that's SCP like 03 something, maybe 036 actually, hold on. Maybe I'm just wrong, let me look it up. The everything tree. Everything tree SCP. Oh, SCP-038. It's basically just a tree that can clone anything. Or anyone, technically, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, I feel like it would be very helpful for us to be able to clone things with zero consequences, except for, like, maybe inflation, depending on what we're cloning. Yeah, I feel like that would have the most benefit on the world. So, yeah, probably, I don't know. I'm kind of making myself seem a little selfless here. I'm just thinking logically. I think the best SCP that I know of to bring into the real world would be the Everything Tree SCP-038. SCP-682, I feel is just misunderstood. I feel like when he was brought here, he was immediately captured and tortured. Yeah, you know, as much as I don't want to really defend 682, I am not on the Foundation side either. I've always been very outspoken against, like, the practices of the SCP Foundation. Even the SCP Wiki is kind of aware that they're not the good guys. You know, they're kind of, I would say the SCP Foundation as a fictional organization is like a lesser evil than some other organizations and groups that exist within the universe. Still evil, but like a lesser evil, in a way. You know, I think they would call themselves a necessary evil. I would kind of agree with that on some things, but I would disagree with it mostly. Anyways, that's why he hates you. 682 has been around for a while, and he's always hated all life forms or humanity or whatever. I think it's just something in his nature. Like, I think, if I had to theorize, I think he was made buy something I think it was just like kind of like built into 682 when it was like created, that like hate. I feel like it's just like a part of its nature, you know, just like some animals are more timid than others and like some animals are more aggressive than others, you know how like part of their personality is like what they are. I feel like that's just what 682 is. Like that hate that he has is just kind of like a part of him, like his sister, like it's just his nature as a being. Which is why I kind of feel bad for 682 in a way. But, you know, I really feel like the best thing we can do for 682 is find a way to put him down. So I kind of gotta agree with the Foundation, you know, for once. But anyways. Oh, Vio, I'm gonna leave to do the comp. Bye. Bye! Thank you so much! You're literally so awesome! Tell me about it tomorrow when it's done, okay? Frumpy's here! Wait, okay, you just reminded me that I was meant to be taking names today, as in, like, getting ats for my appreciation post. So I'm actually just gonna start with links. Links. Frumpy, you're first. Where did your user go? Here you go. Go to channel. No, not channel activity. Go to channel. No, not add as moderator. I keep clicking the wrong thing. My butterfingers over here. Go to channel. Share. Copy link. Just do that for now. Paste. Hello, paste. Why is my tablet being stupid? Okay, there. We got Frompies. The mods, obviously, that'll be easy, but you know what? Let me just do it right now anyways. Go to channel. No, I keep going to the wrong people's channels. Okay, we'll get Psy. Share. Copy link. I kind of forgot that. This is what I was meant to do. But anyways. Oh, I accidentally typed Sia for a second. That is my bad. Hawk, where's Hawk? I feel like I run while you still can. I feel like I'm sniping you guys. I feel like I'm up on a giant rooftop right now. Copy link. Paste. You know, where's Kamari next? Kamari, do me? Okay. Go to channel. Share. Copy link. Go back into my notes app, type Kamari. Paste the link. Okay, you know what? We're Epsilon busy getting fat money based. Yes, very based. Very based. Super happy for Epsilon. Hold on, I'm just gonna have more of my... These wedges and this sauce and my drink has been sitting out for like an hour now. I don't care. I have the best immune system in the world. I dare bacteria to try me. Bio, I gotta go. Bye. Bye. Bye, Bumblebee. Starscream. Goodbye. Oh, apparently someone else in the chat is streaming. They wanted you to know that. That is awesome. I hope their stream is going super well. You drew a dragon for me? That's so awesome. Let me see. Is it on your channel? Not that I can see. If you posted it on your channel, tell me, because it's probably glitching right now and I probably have to restart YouTube in order to see it. Or I can check it out tomorrow. Either or. Well, I submitted this art for my school like 2 weeks ago and they haven't graded it yet. You know what I think it is? The reason that they haven't graded it yet is because it's just so beautiful, Kamari. They have literally been sitting at their desk, right? Like they've got all the papers of the art on their desk. They're like flipping through it like, that's like a C. It's like a B. And then they picked up yours and they were like, and they've just been like that for the whole 2 weeks. They're stuck like this, like they looked at Medusa or something. Your art is so gorgeous. Let me just roll up to you guys in my chair. Your art is so gorgeous that they've just been frozen for the past 2 weeks. That's why. That's why. Wait, boss, can you... Oh, you can get Epsilon's link. Remember when him and I pranked you, he commented there. Okay, good. Okay, good. I feel like I can also look up his name. I feel like it's specific enough. Unknown Epsilon. Let's see here. Ew, I just burped a little. Oh no, actually, I can't see it. But if you said he commented there, then I'll be able to get him. But I might do that after the stream though, just so I don't have to like be like stopping my music a bunch. Or what I could say is I could just go into YouTube like mod chat, not YouTube mod chat. I could just go into Discord mod chat and be like, "Hey guys, give me your links so I can shout you guys out." Oh, hold on. Copy link. There we go. There we go. Hey Violet, I'm a huge fan. Can you please read my comment if you can? Which like, did you leave a comment on one of my recent videos? I humbly ask for you to hand over your links for safe and legal reasons. That's not good. Guys, if we lag, I might have to restart the stream. That's not good. It's back for you? For how long, though? That's the question. I don't know. Man, this really sucks. I really hope it doesn't start lagging a ton. Fix the lag? You know, it might just be my phone. That was my cup, by the way. It might just be my phone being stupid. Maybe my phone just can't handle it. Like streaming and stuff. Guys, am I gonna have to get a new phone? I really don't like replacing things unless I absolutely have to. Like yesterday, literally yesterday night, I found this part of my mattress that is like a metal spring sticking out of the mattress. I only found it because it caught onto my sock and like ripped my sock, and I was like, oh, what's on my bed? And I looked and there was like a piece of metal like sticking out. I can't be buying a new mattress, so I literally just put my like big blanket over it and I just slept on it because like the metal piece, like it's not enough to like pierce through like a thicker blanket. So I just slept on the blanket and I got a smaller blanket to sleep in. So, you know, I'm just probably gonna find another thicker blanket and sleep with that for however long. I'm so serious. If I don't need to replace something, I'm not going to. I'm too broke anyway. If you had to choose a certain animal for someone to draw and mix with some other creatures, what would you choose? What about my two favorites? A dog and a centipede. Are you in debt? No, I am not in debt. If I replaced every single thing that I have to, like my phone, a mattress, I would be in debt. I even need to go to the dentist, but man, the dentist is scary and very fucking expensive. Is it an alt chat? Yeah, it is. Well, it is on my tablet screen, but not this screen, because there's no way to turn it on this screen. Do you actually reply to members? I do. It could take me a little while sometimes. I check it every occasion, because I don't have that many members. But yes, I do get around to it, and I do reply. Sorry, I spilled a little sauce on my pants, but it's okay. Have you seen my art of Duck from the Song of Violets? Wait, where are you chatting? Where did you say that? If not, will you check? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Go to channel, posts. Oh, he's so cute! Look at that. Hold on, let me show you guys. This is from Frumpy. This is, oh, why is my screen, there we go. This is one of Frumpy's characters, Duck, from their story, The Song of Violets, which is based off of my cheetah persona and all my creepypastas and other Wildcraft creepypastas. I love Duck so much. I literally love Duck so much. He's like one of, if not my favorite character of that entire story. He's super sweet. But anyways, let me plug back in my tablet because I have to take it off charge. Woo! Frumpy, that is really cute, by the way. Very talented. But yeah, you guys should totally check out and support Frumpy. Let me open him up again. He does have sectoral heterochromia. Did I say that right? Pretty sure I said that right. Half green and half orange eyes. I think he's absolutely gorgeous. I think he's absolutely beautiful. Epsilon has that, actually. I'm pretty sure, right? Epsilon has that. He has that, like, specific type of heterochromia. Did you guys know my biological dad had heterochromia, like the type where, like, two of his eyes were different colors? He had one that was brown and one that was blue. And, like, while part of me is a little jealous I didn't get that, I'm not complaining. But anyways, can you look at how do I say that word? Seal directory? What is that? Is that something I have to Google? You may not steal my art of Duck. Who's saying that they're gonna steal your art of Duck? Who's saying that? I am really intimidating. Look at that. Yeah, no stealing art. Hey. Oh, it's on YouTube. It's a Roblox ARG. Ooh. Huh. Let me screenshot that so I don't forget to look it up. And let me just Google search. Like, I'm not gonna click on any video right now. But let me just look it up. What was it again? Like, seal directory? The Roblox ARG with the most disturbing lore. Ooh. Ooh, just looking at thumbnails, this does look a little bit creepy. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save the playlist. There's like a playlist of all of the ARG. Whoa. I'd love to cover something like this, but I refuse to cover Roblox. Ever since the Schlepp situation, I have not brought a dime of Robux I have not brought a single Robux. And I don't intend to for a very long time, okay? I said ages ago when this shit starts, I'm like, I'm not covering Roblox, I'm not making any videos about Roblox, I'm not financially supporting Roblox until they actually do something about the predators on their platform. Like, actually do something helpful, not just the, like, AI verification. That is such bullshit. An AI that is very easy to trick, you're gonna make it mandatory that kids send in pictures of their faces to your platform, like, to be exposed to, like, data leaks and stuff? The same AI detection that can literally, like, scan kids as way older than they actually are, because a face doesn't actually tell you how old someone is. I am 21 years old. I know I'm not really selling it right now. I am 21 years old. And every time I say that, people are like, oh my god, you're 21? I thought you were like a teen. No, I'm not. Like, there are adults with baby faces. There are kids with more mature faces. A face, what is in a face when it comes to age? It really means nothing. Well, most of the time, obviously there are indicators of, like, smaller, like younger faces versus older faces, but, like, it's not true for every single person. Like, you can't, like, not, like, a human cannot guess somebody's age by looking at their face. Why do they think an AI is gonna do that? Stupid, 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 stupid. Yeah, apparently they go through your search history to predict your age. I heard that YouTube's doing the same thing. That is the stupidest thing ever, and I'll tell you why. You are literally just encouraging children to look up adult content just so that they can trick the AI into thinking that they're older. And what about me? I don't watch, like, well, I don't know, I watch a lot of horror and, like, true crime things, but, like, you know, other than that, I also watch a lot of, like, Transformers content. And I know Transformers isn't, like, really for, like, kids. I mean, it can be, depending on what show or series it is, but, like, you know, I don't know. I don't think that update has rolled out to my country yet in Canada, but yeah, I don't know, that's another really stupid thing. I don't know, this whole, like, AI age verification, it's terrible. It's literally terrible. That is not something that I am rewarding Roblox for. I'm not letting up on them just because they added an update that is actually way more harmful, in my opinion, way more harmful to kids. It puts them at risk. And you know what's gonna happen now, right? Predators are going to buy the accounts that are detected as being younger to chat with younger people. Like, they don't even have to go looking anymore, because everybody that they go into the chat, if you buy an account that's, like, rated, like, 13 or under, you already know as soon as you join a game now that every person that you are chatting to is a minor. That is a predator's dream right there. That is the ideal world for a predator. I guess that was the opportunities that, what the fuck's his face? David Baszucki? That's your name? I guess it was the opportunities he was talking about. I don't know. But yeah. No, I have not. I've wanted to. I love changing my avatar on Roblox. I literally am in my bio on Roblox more than I am playing games. Like, I always change my bio to really stupid things in Roblox. I always change my avatars to characters that I like. I'm literally 90% of the time that I'm in Roblox, it's just to update my bio to something really stupid, or, like, change my avatar to show that I really like a character. I haven't done that in, like, months, right? Because the Schlepp situation happened in, like, August. I haven't done it in months. I've wanted to be Soundwave, I've wanted to be, like, different SCPs. Nothing. I won't pay for Robux, I won't make videos on Roblox. They're not getting anything from me until they actually do something about the predators, you know? But anyways, yeah, that was a long-winded rant. I would love to do a Roblox, like, I would love to cover an ARG of Roblox. I would love to do more Roblox content. One of the things that people have requested of me for a long time is Feather Family. I would love to do that. But Roblox has to get their shit together first, or else I'm not doing it. I'm just really not doing it. You know. Ah! A member! Eek! Thank you for the membership! Okay, Ghost RY666, thank you so much, says, Violet, I created 3 chapters of some of my story. They are very, very long. I spent a whole week, by the way. Whoa, they are 607 words inside. Are you gonna read stories today? Not planning on reading stories today. Normally, reading stories is... Yes, they did, by the way, Hawk, they did block Schlepp. I think they blocked him on Twitter. Cowards. But anyways, I'm gonna read stories tomorrow. Saturday is when I always read stories from you guys. It's a great way to spend time. And you guys write absolutely amazing stories, so I am very, very eager for it. That's awesome, by the way. You spent a week? That is pretty cool. Violet, random question. If you eventually get time, will you make a video of Hack Auto? I will help make screenshots. I would absolutely love that. Like, oh! The only thing is, your creepypasta would probably be a longer video of mine, because there's a lot of details and stories, and like there's a lot to write down. It would probably be a pretty long script. So I don't know when, but because next video is gonna be a creepypasta video. Then I might want to get something quick and easy to get out during the holiday break, because I really want to use that time to get views and stuff and whatnot. So I probably wouldn't work on a long video because that would delay time that I could be spending posting during that like 2-week break. So probably sometime in like January, I would get that video. I would absolutely, Frumpy, I love your creepypasta so much. Hack Auto is really cool. But yeah, no, totally want to cover it. Totally planning on it, just like maybe not like soon. Like soon as in like maybe like this month. But anyways, yes. Vio, I sadly gotta go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh, catch those Z's. I hope you have a great day or night. I hope you have a great night as well. I'll see you. It's actually 4:30 for me right now. But yeah, have a great night. Sleep so well. Thank you for coming on stream, by the way. Not coming on stream, but thank you for being here. Vio, would you want to read something I wrote based off a game I play? I also tried to save it on a cliffhanger, but it's also kind of horror. Absolutely, we can do that tomorrow. We can do that tomorrow for Saturday, if you're here. I'll be live from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Check whatever time zone that is in your location. I'm gonna drink because my throat's actually getting a little dry. And I was thirsty, apparently. Who knew I'd get thirsty being in a hot dog suit? Thirsty, thirsty Thursday. Do you guys know that song? I hope you don't. It's a horrible song. I would never wish that on you guys. How would I share with you? So what most people, well, kind of what all people do is they post their stories on their YouTube community tab as like posts. You might have to, there is like a text limit, like a character limit, so you might have to split it into 2 parts, but that is how I do it. I don't know though, I might look for an easier way to do it. Maybe like, I don't know, I might look for an easier way to do it. Eventually. Maybe like an amino. Maybe I might revive the amino, and we can have like you guys could post your stories in the amino. Do you use a Windows 98? I don't have a PC well, I do, but it's kind of fucked. Yeah, Dead Mino mentioned. Maybe. I remember we had to move to Discord because Amino was coming out with some terrible updates that would seriously put their users at risk of all kinds of predatory behavior and scams and whatnot. So we moved to Discord. And I locked the Amino and left it in the dust. Kinda said to hell with it. Even though... Amino, if you guys were on Amino at, like, any point in time, for, like, I want to say, like, I don't know, unless it was my community, you guys... If you know Amino, you know Amino. You have good memories of Amino, and you have terrible memories from Amino. It was the app that you loved, even though it was really bad. But, I mean, I don't know. I might consider doing something with it, because I don't think there's anywhere in Discord where you can post, like, full stories, and that was something that I really liked Amino for. I didn't like the Amino community. I loved the app. Like, I loved the platform. Like, the layout of it and all the, like, the customizations, the chats, like, the way that you could, there was so many different ways to post and, like, make chats and customize chats and add descriptions for chats. You just, like, I've never used an app that was more free than Amino. Like, you really can just do whatever the fuck you want on Amino. And it was incredible for that. It was absolutely incredible for that. I'm reminiscing, guys. Would I bring Amino back? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That would be tempting. But then again, I don't know. I feel like a moth to a flame right now. What am I really signing up for? But you know, it could be fun. It could be very fun, actually, and it could be a very good way for my community to come together again, because I was very active in the Amino, whereas Discord, I'm kind of terrified of Discord. I don't know. The layout confuses me. Something about it just, like, I get a sense of dread every time that I open Discord. I really don't know why. Oh, my favorite color is black, actually. It's just the best color. Like, I genuinely think that, I've said that before, I think I have some kind of, like, complex or, like, mental condition that makes me think that everything looks better if it's black. Almost anything, actually. I think my hair looks really nice blonde, but I don't know. Oh my god. That's like, oh my god, that's like one of my, I don't want to say triggers, but like, if you want to set me off, if you really want to set me off really quickly, tell me that black is a shade and not a color. What is a shade? What is a shade? Do you know what maroon is? It's a shade between like pink and purple. Did you know that? It's a shade. Every color except for the 3 primary colors is a shade between 2 other colors. Yeah? I'm trying not to crash out. It's not. It's not. Every shade is a color, okay? Every color is not a shade because of the primaries, but every shade is still a color. No. It's still a color. But yeah, more like a mix of colors. Yeah, it's just a mix. What's gold and silver then, Vio? Metallics. Gold and silver are metallics. They are metallics. You need the shine, or else it would just be like a shade of yellow or gray. Without the shine, it's not. They're metallic colors. They can't just exist on their own. They need the like gloss. They need the shine. They need the texture. It's not really like a color. It's a metallic. It's a material, actually. This rant is great. Thank you. I try not to, you know, I try to keep it in. I try to keep it in. You know, choose peace, but whatever. I dare you to watch that vegetarian teacher. Isn't it the vegan teacher? Unless there's like some other like vegetarian teacher, like the vegan teacher's evil sidekick that I never heard of before. The Roblox situation is so bad. I've seen ads for ways to file lawsuits or something if your child had something bad happen to them on Roblox. It's terrible. It's terrible. Listen, I'm not judging people for this. I'm really not. Because I know that I just do what I do because I am very stubborn. And I am very, like, hard. When I have, like, a belief in something that, like, I genuinely really do believe. Like, I know in my heart of hearts that Roblox is not a company that I should be financially supporting no matter what right now. I'm very dead set on, like, my mindset. When I know something is wrong, it's very hard for me to be convinced that it's not wrong. I don't know. Sometimes, very, very rarely, I'll see people on, like, Roblox with, like, free schlep in their bio, and they literally buy new avatars every, like, second week, or, like, not even every second week, like, every second day. They're, like, buying something new from Roblox. It's like, this is not what schlep would have wanted. Like, you're literally going against schlep. You're supporting the company that schlep fell victim to. I'm gonna say fell victim to because they literally tried to ruin his career. I'll say it. In my opinion, you know, allegedly, or whatever I have to say for legal cases, he was a Roblox YouTuber. You know, a lot of his content centered around YouTube. You don't ban him from Roblox without knowing that that's severely gonna affect the way that he makes money, his career, you know? It's like, schlep is a kid, like, what are you doing? That's like if Turbo Rocket Games, like, banned me from ever playing Wildcraft again. Like, what do they think that's gonna do to me? Like, you know, it's horrible. In my opinion, again, I'm not judging for this, but this is just my personal philosophy. In my opinion, supporting Clef... What? Where the fuck did that even come? I wasn't even thinking of Dr. Clef. What the fuck? Supporting schlep. That was like the biggest IRL typo I've ever made in my life. Schlep is to not support Roblox. That shit, I don't know. In my personal opinion. What are you eating, Vio? I'm eating potato wedges. I don't want to sweep that under the carpet, by the way. Can somebody tell me why the fuck I just said Clef? Like, Dr. Clef? Behind that. IRL typo. What the fuck? That happens to me. I don't know why this I think I have something wrong with me. whenever I'm texting sometimes, I will text the complete opposite word of, like, some random word. Like, I could be like, hi, like, where are you right now? And I would be like, hi, where cats you right now? I was like, why the fuck did I type cats? Maybe you need another vid on him? Maybe one day. I'm thinking, okay, next stream on Friday is gonna be, the, like, you choose the SCPs that I read. Then I want to get back to doing other authors. But then maybe we can get back to the other ones. I'd like to do Kane again. I love Kane. I'm eating wedges! I'm eating wedges. I already said, didn't I? They're potato wedges from Tim Hortons. you know what this reminds me of? You know that one meme of the guy eating cookies? And he's like, they're cookies! They're fucking cookies! This is what you guys remind me of. That's what I remind myself of. Instead of simply typo, you meant speech typo. I don't know where that came. I legitimately don't know where that came from. Dr. Clef has always been a character that's intrigued me. He's an intriguing character in general. For a few reasons. Fucking wild. Absolutely wild. It's one of those things where, like, you would expect me to be, like, too much of, like, a snob. Or, like, a prude. Because, you know, I act so, like, uptight and clean and whatnot. You wouldn't expect me to like a character like Dr. Clef, because he's so, like, abhorrently freaky. But I do, you know, he's not one of my favorite characters, but I do really like him. I don't know, it's the same thing with, like, to continue watching that. I love the show Beastars. You'd never think it was my show, but, you know. I feel like there's a very fine line between, like, sexual themes and topics versus, like, objectification and fan service. One I'm all for, the other I'm not at all. I don't know. I like Dispatch too. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I do like it. You know who I really like from that game? Prism. It's Prism, right? The lady with, like, the pink and blue hair. I think she's my favorite. Like, just from what I've seen of, like, the characters in the game online, I think Prism is my favorite. Why is your voice kind of like Nike? Who's Nike? I don't know who Nike is. Or what Nike is. Wait, what? What do you live? What do you mean? Wait, how many members do you have, Vio? I have no idea, actually. Good question. Not that many, though, if I recall correctly. Let me check. Sorry. Sorry. My new video is doing pretty well. I've needed this! Anyways. I'm just nonchalant. Oh, I owe Moosey the world for writing such a good creepypasta. I owe Moosey the world. Oh, they're another one that I need to get the, oh, wait, I already have their link. I already have their link, because it's in my video description. Hehe. Let me see here. Memberships. I have... Ew, sorry. I have... Oh, I think I only have two. Sort by most recent? No, let's start. I have two members, Ghost, and you're one of them. I have the Eye of Cinder God. I don't know if that person will ever see this, but hello, I love you. Thank you so much for being a member. And I also have you, Ghost. Both of you guys are adventure ranks, which is super sweet. I think the only thing that my memberships offer is like priority reply to comments and things like that. So you really, it's kind of just like, it does come with that advantage, but mainly it's just if you want to support me. It's just a way that you can do it. But yeah, super appreciated, but like not really necessary, but still super appreciated. Oh my god, though. Oh. It is so relieving to see a video of mine not completely flop. Because I did very well in November. I got myself out of the trenches, you know. But, you know, I was kind of worried about December because near the end of November, my statistics were starting to go down again a lot. And I was like, oh, shoot. But no, we're okay, actually. We're all good. At least for another week or so, which is all I need. You can also post for members, only to have them see regular videos before anyone else. Oh, but that includes only, member-only streams. I don't know if I would do member-only anything. Because the thing is, my memberships make me, let me see, estimated revenue for this month from my memberships is $3.90. Very appreciated, but not really that much. I don't know. I think I have different types of memberships, but I don't think I charge that much. Definitely not enough to the point where, like, even if like, I don't know, 2 people bought like a membership from me for like $20. And that's them being like super generous. To see like a members only video, I would make like $40 off of the video that month, whereas if I just post it publicly, I would probably make at least a few hundred off of it per month. So for me, I don't really think it's worth it. I also like to keep consistency on my channel for all of my viewers, so I wouldn't want to keep some viewers waiting just because they don't pay me a monthly membership. There's too many subscriptions these days. You have to sign up for everything. 1 month subscription, and you know what? They never just let you sign up for the 1 month. They always try to convince you to get the 1 year package, and it's really hard to find how to be like, no, I want the 1 month. You know? Too many memberships and subscriptions for everything nowadays. You know, I'd rather just, it benefits me financially, it benefits you guys financially. It's better, you guys would like it more, you know. But anyways, I have a feeling if you were on Twitch, I remember what you said about it, don't worry, you get more because of Twitch subs. They're like $5 or something. People can also gift each other subs. Yeah, I think there's more of like a donating culture on Twitch. I think it's more common to donate on Twitch than like any other platform. I would say like maybe TikTok is second, but like I don't know. This is just a place to vibe. Sometimes I get donations that are like, this one time I got like an $100 donation and it literally put me into cardiac arrest, kind of, in a way. Like what do you call like the opposite of traumatized? There needs to be a word for that when something is just so good that it's like the complete opposite of traumatizing. I don't know, it was that. But yeah, mainly though, this is just kind of a place to hang out. Like, honestly, I really like working for my own money. I like doing my own things. I don't really like ask for or like having people like donate to, like they can, and I would really appreciate it, but like it's not really what I do. Like it's just optional, you know. This is a place to hang out, basically. This is for me because I love talking and yapping. It's for you guys because you love talking and yapping. It's for us because we love talking and yapping together. And yeah, that's kind of it. It's just it's a way to build community. And it's also a great way to get ideas for things as well. You guys make really good creepypastas and stories for me, and, you know, even for, like, your own things, like Warrior Cats, or, like, your own original stories, which is really cool. But, you know, just recently, one of the creepypastas that I read on stream, I got to turn into a video, and it's doing super, super well right now, so, you know, that's enough of a donation for me. Shoves the Friar Violet bot down Violet's throat? You ain't frying no one's hands anymore? Dodges it. Dodges it. What are you gonna do now? Dodges it. My hair isn't even in my face. I want you guys to see my eyeliner more. I have the coolest eyeliner. It's clean, right? They match, these two. You know how I do my eyeliner? I cheat, in a way. I cheat. So, when I was about 3, apparently I was playing tag with my sister, and I tripped and split my eyelid on a rocking chair. So now, I don't know if you guys can see it. You see that line above my eye there? That is a scar. And it's really helpful for me when I do eyeliner because it gives me a good place on where to start my eyeliner. I always start my eyeliner near the scar, and I drag it down to like the like where my eyelid ends. And then whatever I do on this side, I just copy over on that side. And then I draw line, and then I take it somewhere from the bottom, and I make it line up with the line, with like a slight curve, and then I just copy it over on this side, and I fill it in. That is literally, it's a cheat code. Not a lot, she's actually, I don't remember a thing about it. I do not remember a thing about it. I don't even know if that's the real story. I mean, I trust my mom. My mom's not a liar, but if something else happened, I wouldn't know. But yeah, she said that I was playing tag with my little sister when I was like 3 years old, and yeah, I fell over and split my eye on a rocking chair, and apparently I needed surgery for it. That was like the one time that I ever needed surgery for anything. But yeah. Oh, the fuck, I just... You spilled burning hot soup all over you? Oh, Kamari, ouch. Burns are the worst. I actually, speaking of scars, I have another scar. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. You see that? It looks like a bruise. You can't really see it that well on camera. That was because this summer, I forgot what I was doing, but I was making a tea, as I always do. I'm a tea addict. But I was making a tea, and I forgot what I was doing. I think I was like reaching over for something, and I reached over the kettle while it was almost done boiling. So like the boiling steam water came up and like settled on my arm here, and it really hurt. But it burned. It burned so bad that the skin fell off after a few days. I think that's a 2nd degree. And I'm fine now. I'm absolutely fine now. It actually, I'm gonna be honest, it hurt a lot on like the first day. It didn't hurt that much after. It felt like more of a bruise than anything. But yeah, I have a little like mark here now from when my skin fell off. I remember when it happened too. I was at the mall with my siblings and we were waiting for a ride home, and I was sitting with a bunch of bags, and like I rubbed my arm up against a bag and the skin just like peeled. And ew! If you're eating, stop. If you're eating, stop. It was literally like there was like some kind of like watery, like it was watery underneath. Like only like a certain layer of my, like not all of the skin felt, like it wasn't like to the flesh, but like a good layer of my skin fell off, and it was like somebody misted it with water underneath. I don't really know what that was about. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, ew. Yeah, it was totally gross, but again, it really actually didn't hurt that much. It was like it was just, I don't know. But yeah, I honestly didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was a 1st-degree burn until my skin fell out, and I was like, oh, okay, this is probably 2nd degree. But yeah, burns suck, Kamari. I hope you didn't burn yourself like I did, that's all I'll say. I can only imagine a 3rd-degree burn. That would be, like, nightmare fuel. Oh my god, I would say I wouldn't wish a 3rd-degree burn on my worst enemy, but, like, technically my worst enemy would be, like, child predators or, like, something. But then again, I feel like when people say I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, they mean, like, their own personal ops. Like, people that they personally know and they don't like. In that case, I wouldn't wish a 3rd-degree burn on my worst enemy. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. If it's my dad, yeah. Never mind. Anyways, she said she'd do it for mods, or if it wasn't far back. That is true. Yeah, Frumpy, can y'all stop saying, can you stroll up? It's really annoying, just repeat yourself. Violet fans, that message won't stop me because I can't read. Yeah, if you guys have something to say in the chat, we do not ban for spam anymore if you repeat your if I didn't see a message that you have where you wanted to ask me a question, or you wanted to show me something or like tell me something that you think is kind of interesting, as long as you're not spamming it, like you're not sending it out every like 10 seconds, you are allowed to repeat your chat if you want it to be seen. And basically, I'm saying this because a lot of people, when like when we ban like spamming, like repeating yourself at all, people would be like, hey, can you stroll up in the chat to see what I said? Because they didn't want to repeat themselves and get banned. So I was like, sure. But then I'd have to stroll up in the chat and search through like every single chat, and sometimes I couldn't find it, so I'd have to get them to repeat themselves, and then I'd get sidetracked and I'd forget. Whatever, it was just a mess. So I'd rather you guys just repeat yourselves instead of saying, hey, could you stroll up in the chat to see what I said? Really appreciate you guys doing that, but we don't have that rule anymore. You are allowed to repeat yourselves now, just as long as you're not actually spamming it. But anyways, ooh, boss, you found a similar Twitch streamer last week. Funnily enough, she's also a 21-year-old Blondie Bluey. I have never heard Blondie Bluey before, but that is actually so cute. I've never heard the term Blondie Bluey before, but I really like that. That's cute. And interacts with the chat a lot like you. I feel like you'd get along well. You know what? I agree. I don't even know her, and I agree. I bet she's awesome. Her name is Kami K, or just Kami. Am I saying that right, Kami? I feel like I am. That's awesome. I just remembered the fact that Sean said an eye for an eye and stabbed himself in the eye with a knife. Who's Sean? Who's stabbing themselves in the eye with a knife? Who's doing that? Violet's long-lost sister. I have a lot of sisters. Well, not like a lot. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. I have a lot of siblings. Not like a crazy amount, like a responsible amount of children. A responsible amount of a lot of children. I feel like the cap is 4. If you have like 5 children or more, that's my personal opinion though. What would I know? I'm literally 21 years old, and I never plan on having kids, so, you know. Oh, Sean is from Seal? Is it Seal? Seal Directory? I don't know, but, International Online Triplets. Wait, who's the other one? Oh god, the Blondie, yeah, the Blondie Bluey army is growing. Yeah. We're so awesome. Hey Violet, do you want to see some drawings I have done or haven't finished? Also, do you want to know a way or place to pull up drawings? I can't get them on YouTube too big. I want to share them with you though. If you have Discord, I will be able to check that out. Maybe I'll check it out either today or tomorrow. let me link our Discord. Is this me getting over my Discord phobia? No. I'm just brave. I'm literally just brave. There we go. If you wanted to join our Discord, you can post that in there. I think we have a channel specifically for fan arts and things like that. So yeah, keep in mind, pretty sure it's 13 plus. So you do need to be 13 plus to join. You know. Your yellow sweater reminds me of 6 from Little Nightmares. Oh, the kid in the rain jacket. This is actually not a sweater. It is a... It's a onesie. Let's get the 360. It's pretty cool. Right? Anyways. I will never stop talking about Seal. Is it Seal Directory? I really don't know how to pronounce that, and I don't think I'm ever gonna learn. Yeah, 360 fit check. Did you guys see the tail? It comes with a tail. That spin scares me. It shouldn't. I'm really good at balancing, actually. Really good at balancing. I'll never stop talking about it until she covers it. I will eventually when Roblox wants to get its shit together. Yeah. It's Cell! Okay, Cell Directory. Not Directory. 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 Yeah, Cell Directory. Not sure if I'm gonna pronounce that right again, but anyways. It's Red VST! I feel like it's been so long! Oh, you're Tango Mango now. That's an awesome name. I love mangoes. I love mangoes. You know why? Well, number one, I genuinely think mangoes are really yummy, but number two, have you ever liked something because somebody else that you like, or something else that you like, also likes that thing? Like, has your favorite celebrity or favorite fictional character ever said, like, oh, I like this? So it kind of got you into that thing, too? Did you guys know that centipedes, I'm gonna go off about centipedes yet again, centipedes can eat mangoes, and they love mangoes. So, you know, I'm kind of, I'm a little bit of, like, a performative fan of mangoes. I do really like them, but, like, part of the reason that I like them so much is because it's kind of like centipede core to like mangoes. But I do also genuinely really like mangoes. I ate an entire box of dried mangoes the other day. Like 2 years. 2 years of fun, creepypastas and amazing stories. Yes, that's true. 2 years of watching Violet rage and get attacked by her chat. 2 years of Violet. Aw, happy 2 years. You deserve everything. Thank you so much, Frumpy. That is really, really nice. Guys, let's have a cheer with my crusty fucking London fog that's been out for 2 years. Cheers, guys. There we go. Cutely takes a photo of Silly channeling his inner alpha. Oh my god, growls? Why the fuck is Silly growling so much in the chat? Hold on. Like the guy that judged my husband, Mafacioso. I'm glad I didn't do that. Oh my god, have you guys heard of the new Forsaken drama? I watched a short video on it. Honestly, I didn't even know what was going on for half the video. Like, there is so much fucking shit. It's like an actual... It's like watching a garbage pile burn. Like, there was just way too much for my brain to absorb, but, like, that stuff is crazy. Like, from what my brain could absorb, that stuff is crazy. Wild, wild, wild people. I don't know, there was just so much, like, there was so much. I don't know. But anyways, Turn around, kid. It'd be a crime if I had to go back on that promise that I made for you, so don't step over the line or else, friend, you're gonna have a bad time. Are you talking to Sans? Your profile pic is Sans, and you're saying you're gonna have a bad time. I have never watched Undertale. Well, I watched Undertale years ago, like when Jacksepticeye played it for the first time. I watched it as a kid, but I've never really been like a big Undertale fan. I'm just assuming that you're quoting something from Sans. Forsaken is low-key crazy. Play Day by Daylight. I'm so dumb. Dead by Daylight instead. I think I got it mixed up with DayZ. That's another horror game, right? DayZ, whatever. It's better and has a better community in my opinion. I trust that 100%. I don't play either game, but Frumpy, I'm with you 100%. Day by Daylight, I don't know, I'm dumb. That's two major IRL type. Why did that happen, by the way? I need a scientific explanation as to where the fuck did Clef even come into my head from? Like, I know that this is like the Friday stream, and Friday streams are usually SCP streams, and I did do an SCP stream before where I talked about Clef. Like, that's the only, like, connection I can make in my mind. You know what? You know what's also, okay, also, oh, we have a guest. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, me. Bear, come here. Come here. Oh, Migorsh. My son. Everyone say hello to my son. Mr. Baby Bear. Oh, look at him! Look at him sniffing around! Say hello, Bear! Oh, did you see? He nodded to you guys. Look at him! Look at him! Everybody look at him! He's used to me yelling. It's okay, honestly. Oh, look! Look, look, look! Look at his face! Literally, look how precious he looks! I'm gonna cry! I'm gonna start crying! Oh my gosh! Oh, little man, hello, hello. He's dancing. Oh, my little guy. He can stay. I'm not gonna kick him out. Mwah. Oh yeah, I have another really stupid story to tell you guys. It's kind of a shorter one. Who was here for my stream on I am way too far back. Let me just... Who remembers my stream on Saturday where I said that I had the weirdest dream about Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus? Guys, I don't even like the Amazing Digital Circus that much, okay? I'm a fan of it, but like, not that much. And I especially don't like Jack. Or Jax. I think he's a bit of a shallow character. I think he's a little angsty. I don't know. I don't really like him. Clearly, you're meant to think that he has a really sad backstory, and I'm sure he does, and I'm sure we're about to find out about it really soon or whatever with the next episode coming out. I don't care. I don't care if his mom died in a tragic car accident. I think he's just so much of an asshole that it just kind of doesn't justify it, you know? Especially the way he treats Ragatha. I love Ragatha. Leave my girl alone. But anyways. I see. Oh my god, you screenshotted Bear and you're making it your wallpaper? That's adorable. Anyways, yeah, do you guys remember the dream that I said I had about, or it wasn't really about Jax, but Jax was just like randomly in it. It was so weird. You told this story? Yeah, if you guys don't, I'll just give you a quick rundown. So basically, I had this dream where, this was last week, like this was last Friday night, it was last Friday night. I had a dream where I was playing this, okay, I was back in my old house that I lived in Ontario, which I haven't lived in years, but for some reason, sometimes I have dreams in that house, I don't know. So I was having this dream where I was in my old house in Ontario. Yeah, Jax does suck. Overrated character. That's what I'm thinking, right? I don't think about Jax. Like, I don't know. Jax is not a very common thought that occurs to me. Like, I don't care about Jax. I don't even really care about the Digital Circus that much. I was a really big fan during the earlier episodes, but like now I feel like we're coming across a lot of pacing issues. Anyways, I still like the show, but anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's basically I was in my old house, and the thing about the dream was that it was like some kind of like survival horror game that I was playing, which is like, it's weird. Like I was in the game, but it was also like a video game. I don't know, dreams don't make sense. So I lucid dream, by the way, which means I can't really control what happens in my dreams, but I can control me. Anyways, so I was in my old house, and it was nighttime, and I was home alone, and basically, the premise of this game was, like, it was a survival game. Like, kind of one of those, like, Roblox horror games, like, you know, the really shitty, like, low-poly ones, where you have to, like, work at a gas station. It was, like, kind of like that, but, like, in my own home. Like, I had to do chores around the house, and I had to secure my home and, like, kind of survive the night or whatever. And, anyways, sorry, I got distracted by something in the chat. So, at one point in the game, Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus tries to break into the house, and you have to, like, lock and secure every, like, possible entrance. Like, you have to make sure that there is no way that he can possibly get into the house. Like, you have to go around and, like, lock, like, the back door, the front door, all of the windows. Like, you have to make sure that everything is completely, like, not an entrance for him to get into the house, right? It does not matter what you do in this game, he will always get in. Yes, Frumpy, yes. He will always get in through the front door. Like, it was so eerie. It was so weird and creepy. Because he would it doesn't matter if you lock the front door. There was a part where, okay, basically, if he gets into your house, it's so weird. If he gets into the house, he comes in, and he doesn't even act like a horror character. He's, like, drunk, as Frumpy said. He comes in drunk, like he'd just been like drinking and driving or something. He comes home drunk and he looks like high, like he's like smiling, you know, he's like, what is the word, like zooted out? I don't know if that's the right word, but like kind of loopy, you know? And the game just restarts. Like as soon as he gets into the house, the game restarts and you have to restart that segment. But like it kind of like, it's like it soft locks you in a way, like he will just always get into your house. It was so weird. It was so weird. Like I remember this one time I locked the front door and I also sat against it to like try to like block him from coming in, and he just pushed open the door anyways. It was so weird. Yeah, I had another dream about Jax. I can't remember whether it was last night or 2 nights ago. Well, it wasn't another dream about Jax. Sounds accurate to canon Jax. I know, but it was so weird. Like, imagine being me and, like, dreaming about fucking this character that you barely even, like, think or care about trying to break into your house. And, like, in this, like, survival horror game type of eerie setting where you're back at, like, the old house that you used to live in. Where you're, like, home alone. And he keeps trying to break into your, he keeps breaking into your, like, no matter what you do, he breaks into your house. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my little man? Oh, he wants to leave! He doesn't want to be here anymore! He's not getting any attention, so he wants to go. Say goodbye to Bear, everyone. Say goodbye to Mister. Baby Bear. Go on, buddy. I'll see you later, bud. Boing. Anyways, it was creepy for me. It was creepy. It was especially because I don't like Jax. But anyways, 1 week later, I'm dreaming that I'm at like this, I'm in high school again for some reason, and oh, he is a Chihuahua. He is a deer, he looks a bit like an applehead. He's a deer head, short-haired Chihuahua. And he's my son. He's my biological son. He's the most precious boy in the world. Anyways, yeah, so I was like back at high school for some reason, and it was like break time, so I was outside, but it was like really hot that day. So I walk to go into school because like it's too hot to be outside, and for some reason, I see this thing drop on the floor in front of me as I'm walking into school, and I pick it up, and it is like this voodoo doll plushie of Gangle from the Amazing Digital Circus tied to a firecracker that is about to go off. So I put it out. I don't know how firecrackers work in real life. I don't even know if you can like set them off or like turn them. I don't know how they work, but like I put it out before it went off. I picked it up and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like it's Gangle. I look up and Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus is on the school rooftop. Like he just dropped it on me. Or not on me, but like, yeah. Very eerie, but I went into the school and like I didn't see him for the rest of the dream. Like it was so weird. Like we played, like it was gym class, but instead of like doing any kind of sports, we were doing like a wilderness survival course where the gym teacher set up tents all around the gym, and like we had to learn how to be like outside. It was like a simulation, basically simulated education or whatever, where we had to learn to be outside in tents. I don't know. Is Jax trying to kill you? I don't know. I literally don't know. It's so weird though, because like I don't even like Jax that much. I don't think of Jax on a daily basis. I don't know. I don't know. This fucking man keeps showing up in my dreams. I don't want him. But yeah, it's weird. Jax is haunting you for disliking him. I don't hate him. I don't have any interest in him. I think he's a really shallow character. Like, normally I like characters that are little shits. I like characters that are, like, a little bit evil, you know? I like more of the bad guy, like the morally gray, dark gray character. I like characters that are bastards, but, like, Jax is a little too angsty for me, and I feel like he's built up to be really complex. But I don't know, I actually feel like he's really shallow and basic. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, I don't like Jax that much, and I don't, like, I'm not that big of a fan of the Amazing Digital Circus. I literally do not know why Jax has showed up in my dreams twice in a row now. It's very weird. Wait, oh fuck, I'm going to the hospital. This is not a joke. What? Julian, what? What is going on? Julian, what? You didn't type anything else into the... You said bye. You said bye, and then all of a sudden you say that you're going to the hospital? Huh? I hope you're okay, Julian. Your eye is bleeding? Yeah, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. Go. Like, just go. Don't be in the live stream chat anymore. I hope that you're okay. I'm sure you'll be fine. I don't really know. Just go to the hospital. I'd rather you be taking care of yourself right now than be in our live stream chat. It's been very nice having you, but please go take care of yourself. That is not good. Yeah, go to the hospital, please. It stings? What is that even a cause of? Get out, by the way. Go to the hospital. I'm so serious. Go take care of yourself. Stop being in here, okay? Like, genuinely, I'm saying this because I'm worried, okay? Please go take care of yourself. But, like, what could that even be? Eye bleeding? Oh, it can be a harmless subconjunctival hemorrhage, which is a bright red spot in the white of the eye caused by a broken blood vessel that usually resolves on its own within a few weeks. However, it can also be a sign of a more serious condition like heathemia. Or intraocular hemorrhage, which can cause pain and vision changes and requires immediate medical attention. So literally go. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not good. Get out of here. I'm so serious. I do not see Julian in the chat anymore. Hopefully they took my advice. All of our advice. We're all telling Julian to go. Oh. Well, okay, good news is that I googled it and it doesn't seem like anything lethal, but still, that doesn't sound good either. My dog is begging to get back into my room. Oh my god. I don't usually say this kind of thing, but I don't know what else to say other than thoughts and prayers to Julian. Yikes, that is not good. I hope Julian will be okay. Me too. I think they will be. I think they'll be okay. It says it's usually harmless. And if they're getting medical care right away, that, you know, maybe they'll come and update us tomorrow about that. But yeah, that's not good. Poor Julian. I have a pink King Julian plushie. Okay, well, that's kind of not off topic, I guess. He's so girly pop. I love King Julian. You know, to push the subject along, did any of you guys watch that show that was like not Madagascar, but it was like for the penguins instead? They made like, I don't know if it's called like a spin-off, but they made a show based off of like the penguins from Madagascar. I remember watching a few episodes of that. You watched it? Okay. I can't remember like a single episode specifically. I just remember watching it a couple times as a kid. I don't know. Hello, this is Julian's mother, and she might not comment for a couple of days. Have a good night. Okay, yeah, I hope that Julian is okay. I don't know if you're still here or not. But yeah. Yikes. It would be awesome if Violet played Dead by Daylight, but I don't think she can because you need a PC to play on it. It's also very gory, but it's awesome. That's okay. We're cool with gore here. We're cool with the gore. Oh, hello, bear. Sorry, I'm gonna pet him. I'm reaching over and petting him. He was looking at me like he wanted to be pet, so leave me alone, buddy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'd like to play that when I get a PC. The only thing is, I have no idea when I'm gonna get a PC. Because I'd like to get a car first. But then again, I'm gonna get a car. But then again, the car that, like it's my brother who got the car, and he said, like, once we get our licenses, we can all use the car. But it's a Honda Civic. A used Honda Civic for 2000 CAD. I don't know. I don't know. I think I still want to go for the Ultima. I love Nissan Altimas. Unless I can find, I don't know. I might be persuaded to get something else within the same price range, or maybe a little bit higher. I say that because I won't go into this too much because I feel like I've said this a million times. My dream starter car is a Nissan Altima because my mom had a black Maxima when, like, we were younger, and I loved that thing. Like, black Maximas in person they are beautiful. They are just beautiful. Genuinely beautiful, beautiful cars. And I think that even just in pictures, the Altima looks even better than the Maxima. So I really, really, really want an Altima as like my starter car because I think they're just gorgeous cars, you know, and they're affordable, right? Like they're not like a really like a sports car per se. Like they're not like a fancy car, but like they're really gorgeous still, right? And they're realistic as like a car to actually own. But I don't know, my sister said that she really wanted a Dodge Charger, and I looked those up and they look really pretty too. They look really nice too, and apparently they're like muscle cars, so they're cool cars, okay? They've got pretty good performance. But I don't want to copy her idea. I don't want to get the same car as her. I don't want to copy her car. So I think I'll stick to an Altima for now. Wait, what? You're back from laughing like a spray bottle? Was it me? Was it something I said? I don't know, I don't feel like I said anything that funny. At least not recently. Can you yap about one of these 3 topics? Coffee, video games, or cars? Cars. I'm yapping about cars right now. You know what my dream car is? Actually, you know what? I've said this before, and I want to know if you guys can guess it. Guess what my dream car, like not the Ultima, because, listen, everybody has a dream car that they will never see in their life. Like, it is so expensive. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, like my dream car is like a Lamborghini or like a Ferrari, like just a stupidly expensive sports car that costs more than it would be for them to get a house, right? Like everybody has their like stupidly unrealistic dream car. Like my dream car is a Nissan Altima because it's realistic, it's a good car, it's a very pretty looking car. And I honestly, I'd really want to get like a custom wrap on it to make it look more like Soundwave from G1 Transformers. I just feel like that would be really cool. But anyways, I've talked about that a million times. Yes, Direwolf, you're right. I can't believe you guys remember. I feel so loved. Yes, it is a Martin. It's an Aston Martin. Definitely an. Wait, what? No, not. Hold on, which chat did I just read? Oh, an Audi R8. Ooh, cool. My mom actually has an Audi. It's not like, it's like a, more like an SUV, but like still, it's a nice car. No, I want an Aston Martin. I want specifically, again, I'm like never gonna get this. Maybe I will like one day. If I keep being the power of delusion can get you very far, let me tell you. It's gotten me this far so far. But I want, it's gonna be this, once I tell you guys the reason, you guys are gonna be like, Violet, there's no way, that's so stupid. But trust me, I'm not stupid. I want to get an Aston Martin 177 2010. You know why? That is the alt mode of my second favorite Transformer. Unfortunately, my favorite Transformer is Soundwave, and he only turns into a car in animated, and I don't really like his alt mode in animated. Second best thing is Knockout from Transformers. He's my second favorite Transformer, and I think his alt mode is really, really cool looking. And it's based off of an Aston Martin 177 2010. Oh, here's what the car looks like. Hold on. I mean, Like, my reasons for wanting to get this car is super stupid. But also, can you blame me? You like Bumblebee? Bumblebee's your favorite? I don't know, I forgot what kind of car Bumblebee... I know it changes depending on, like, what... like, G1 versus, like, the Bayverse versus, like, Prime. Bumblebee actually has a lot of different alt modes. Isn't it like it's like a Chevy something, right? In the Bay... I'm assuming you mean, like, the Bayverse, right? Hold on. I don't know much about the Bayverse, I'm gonna be honest. What car is Bayverse Bumblebee? Yeah, he's a Chevy, but I don't know what Chevy. He is a Camaro? Sorry if I'm butchering that. Really pretty car. I've seen a few of those in person before. Really cool. They look great in real life. They're very beautiful. You know what's a shame? In Transformers Prime, normally the Transformers alt modes are based off of real cars. But Bumblebee, I don't think Bumblebee's is. Bumblebee is like a completely fictional car called an Urbana 500. And it looks cool, but it's not a real car. I don't even know if it's based off of anything. But did you know, at least as far as I'm aware, out of all of the Autobots and Decepticons in Transformers Prime, Knockout has the fastest car. Like, I know that the other, like, Transformers, they turn into, like, jets and stuff. Obviously, the jets are a lot faster. But when it comes to, like, vehicle, like, automobiles, the Aston Martin 177 is the fastest. I think the only one that even gets close is whatever car's smokescreen is. I forgot which car he's based on. But even that isn't as fast. But yeah, the Aston Martin is absolutely beautiful. And apparently they're really unique too. I heard that they're called 177s because only 77 of them were ever made. And apparently one of them went to crash testing. So there's actually only 76 of them. And apparently all of them are a little bit unique from each other. Meaning that no Aston Martin 177 is the same. Which I think is really cool. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's, you wanted me to yap about cars, I'm yapping about cars. Damn! I've been talking way too long. We're like not half an hour, but we're like 20 minutes over what I usually stream for. But you know what, I'm okay with it. This is a celebration stream, I'm not that busy tonight. It is what it is. We can yap for even longer, I don't mind. Right, what's my phone battery at? It's at 52, it's not bad. It's been going down slowly, but it's okay. Ew, I just burped, that's disgusting. But anyways, I once had a dream where I was being hunted in the woods near my home, and I was running, trying to climb trees, and then morphed to a military base with dogs, and I took the dogs and got to a jungle. What? That's insane. What? Man, I love hearing when people explain their dreams and it's just as nonsensical as mine are. Like, what do you mean the trees warped into a military base? I don't know, I love it when people tell me about their dreams, because, like, sometimes I don't know how to explain my dreams, because, like, they just don't make sense. But it's really reassuring to me when other people also have dreams that don't make sense, like, at all. Oh, you're back! Okay, still at home, but I have a band-aid around my eye I didn't want to miss. Oh, okay, good, very good, Julian. We are glad to see you back. We are glad to see you all good. Yeah, Julian is okay. You don't have dreams? That sucks. apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that we actually have dreams every single night, but we just don't remember them. I heard that anyway. I kind of believe it. But I don't know, I feel like some dreams are definitely more, like, significant than others. Like, I don't know. My weirdest dream was when I suddenly woke up in bed and there was this one cat that looked like the Barn Twins. What? The Barn Twins just stared at my bed and didn't move. Then I woke up with chills like hell. Oh my god. You ever wake up inside of a dream? There was this one time ages ago where I was dreaming, and do you guys know Midna from Twilight Princess? I was Midna from Twilight Princess, but like, you know, when she's like not an imp? I was like not an imp, and I was in the Twilight Realm, and I don't remember what happened, but like this like building from the Twilight Realm came down on me as Midna, and I died. And then I like woke up in bed in my dream, and then I woke up like IRL. That was like the one time that happened to me, and that was super eerie. I was like, oh my god, I was Midna in a past life. Not really, but you know, I am literally Midna though. Midna is so me. Midna's still one of my favorite fictional characters. She's awesome. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, like, not evil characters, but, like, bad characters that aren't really that bad. Like, I don't know. Moosie's here? Where? Moosie! What's up? Moosie, the video is doing so well. You came up with a great idea. Everyone in the comments, like literally I got so many comments. I haven't checked the comments in a while, but before I was streaming, literally so many comments was like, oh, I think this might be my favorite creepypasta yet. Like, this is the best one. So yeah. You saw the FNAF movie? I'm so jealous. No spoilers, because I'm going to see it tomorrow. Because there is a cinema at my mall. Yay! Wait, random math problem time. Don't do this to me. Y equals X / 2? Oh, does it represent a proportional relationship? Well, see, the funny thing about that is that you actually asked me a yes or no question, which means if I guess randomly, I either get it wrong or I don't. So you know what? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It does not equal whatever you just said that I forgot about. Hopefully I just got lucky. Anyways, yeah. The video is doing very, very well. Anyways, I'm just waiting for Frumpy to get back and tell me if I'm right or not. You made the terrible mistake of not asking me to show my work. That is if I got lucky. Epsilon! Hello! How are you? Thank you so much. Happy 2 years. Thank you so much. Thank you for being such a lovely mod. I am going to add you to the list. The list of people that I want to add to my appreciation post. Here we go. I've got like everybody's names and links and whatnot. Epsilon, link your channel. Got you. Got you. You guys are dropping like flies today. I'm sniping you all down. I'm taking names. I don't remember how the song goes, I'm gonna be honest. You guys know Breaking Dishes by Rihanna? Of course you guys do. I love that song, like, a lot. I've been sleeping on it for ages, and now it's, like, one of my favorite songs. Wait, you're okay. Lost 2 dogs yesterday. Oh my god. Oh. Epsilon, I'm really sorry about that. Man. That actually sucks. I'm so sorry about that. And my dog Shade had it too. What is it? Oh, Parvo. Damn, hold on, what was that again, Parvo? Parvo and dogs. It's a contagious virus. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Oh my god. That's actually horrible. I feel so- No! No, no. God, I love dogs so much. I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. If you want to like chat about it or something, my DMs are. I know I'm absolutely horrendous with Discord and whatnot, but you know my DMs are open. Holy shit! Oh, and I was wrong about the math equation. Great. Damn. Sorry, that's just really, oh my god. I'm gonna try to like not, because you're probably not here for it to be harped on, but holy shit. 3 dogs in a week, 2 in a day. 3 more with it. We have meds to trade it for now, so things are looking up. At least that, man. That's gotta be so devastating, though. I would, like... I don't even know. Man, I'm so sorry about that. That genuinely fucking sucks. Nobody should lose pets. Yep, I agree, man. Your cat is 18 and still living. Let's hope he makes it to 20. Cats got a very, very long lifespans. I think that's totally possible. You know, I'm pretty lucky. My Chihuahua, obviously Chihuahuas have one of the longest lifespans of any breed of dog. I think they're just under Yorkshire Terriers, actually, in terms of lifespan. My boy is 8 right now. Pretty sure he's 8, so they can live to about like 18 to 24 even. I'm pretty sure anyways. 24 might be a bit high, but they can live for a long time. Man. I did have a little guy before Bear though. Oh my god. His name was Marshall, and he was... Well, he was like a mix. He was a rescue from a puppy mill, so he was like everything under the sun. You could look at him and you would have no idea what breed he was. He almost looked like a very bulky version, like not bulky as in like super defined, but he was a little bit wider. He looked a little bit like a dachshund in a way, a very fluffy, long-haired, broader dachshund. I would have assumed that he was like, maybe like a dachshund mixed with a corgi or something. He definitely looked like he had corgi in him, but man, we tried taking a DNA test on him and he had like all kinds of breeds. I can't even remember. He was like part Chihuahua, part Shih Tzu, part Wolf. I don't know how much I trust that DNA scan, but yeah, apparently he had part Wolf in him, but it was a small enough breed, maybe the size of like a corgi. I don't think I have any pictures of him on my tablet, unfortunately, but yeah, man, he was adorable though. He was a great dog, but he had a lot of neurological issues and, you know, with the way that he grew up, he kind of, I don't know. He had neurological conditions that made him very aggressive. I believe the term was like idiocy syndrome or idiocy syndrome. He had some kind of, I believe they nicknamed it rage syndrome. Let me look it up. He had rage syndrome, I'm pretty sure. Rage syndrome in dogs. Explosive anger with no clear trigger. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. No, it was exactly this. It is often misdiagnosed. Oh, so maybe it was something else. But anyways, symptoms include a glazed or possessed look in his eyes. That was definitely true. He would do this thing where he would kind of just like freeze up out of nowhere and just like kind of stare at nothing, and he would go really tense for a couple seconds, and then he would just explode on one of our dogs for like literally no reason. Like even our Shorky, who is like the sweetest, most non-aggressive, non-dominant dog in the world. Like Jackson is literally such a sweetheart, just out of nowhere just like viciously attacked him. Like literally we never had another dog that was like that. We couldn't, like, we tried to call the vet about it, and they said that it's just, like, there's nothing that he can, like, can be done for him. They also said that because he had a few incidents where he bit our family members, he would attack our dogs, he would, you know, the vet said that he was classed as, like, a certain, like, class of, like, aggression in dogs that, like, legally you have to put them down because they are such a risk. You know, he said even if he's fine most of the time, if that dog ever ran away and, like, came across, like, another small, like, animal, like a chihuahua on the street or, like, a child or something, it's too dangerous. They said legally, because of, like, his aggression, he had to be put down, so, you know, we gave him a good 3 years and really tried, but yeah. I'm gonna maybe stop talking about it because that was like my boy, that he was my dog specifically. Yeah, so anyways, so yeah, I get it. It's rough. It's really rough. Man, it wasn't really just the fact that, it was the fact that, like, he was such a sweet dog when he didn't have outbursts. Like, he was genuinely, he wasn't aggressive. Like, he literally just had neurological things going on. Like, he had a condition where, like, it just kind of came out of nowhere, but otherwise, he was such a sweet dog. Like, so cuddly and playful and fun. He was really like a little toddler. He had this mouth, like he had a really wide mouth, so that when he was happy, he would like open his mouth and he would have the widest smile, like a literal smile. Like his mouth was shaped like a big smile on his face. He was like a very like excited toddler all the time. He was all over, like literally, oh my god. I remember as a puppy, he followed me around everywhere. I used to work at a gym for my parents. He was so like attached to me that he would just follow me. He would come to the gym with me and he would be off leash and he would just, because he would be like he would just follow me like a little lamb everywhere that I went. If I had to like go and clean the locker rooms or go down, because there was like other floors to the gym, because we also had like a boxing studio and a dancing studio, he would follow me everywhere. And oh my god, man, he, you know, anyways, I get it, man. It's rough. How much longer will you be streaming? We can go for like another 10 minutes. We can go for like another, you know what, we can yap for like until like 2:45 into the stream. So like, Oh no, wait, that's not 10 minutes. We'll yap until like 2:50. How about that? Into the stream. Right now we're at 2:39. But anyways, you lost a dog years ago. She was a Shih Tzu. I have a Shih Tzu, and she's the sweetest dog in the world. She was really old, but she was suffering because of problems in her old age. She always fought with my cat, and we had to unfortunately put her down. Damn. Man, I love my shit. Her name is Tallulah. She's so sweet. She's one of those like crusty white dogs, but she genuinely has such like kind nature. Like she is so sweet. She's never been aggressive. She's never like bit, growled, anything. She loves attention. She's so sweet. She's so cuddly. You couldn't ask. She doesn't mess in the house. She doesn't chew things up. Like, if she's really naughty, she will go through the bin sometimes if the other dogs are doing it. Or she'll, like, steal food. That's literally the worst of her. Genuinely, you couldn't ask for a sweeter dog. But, yeah. Man, Shih Tzus are amazing. Shih Tzus, I honestly would recommend, I know that they're already commonly recommended as like starter dogs, but if you've never had a dog before, or like it's your first time like taking care of a dog, get a Shih Tzu. They are incredible and they are so low maintenance. They're so kind and calm and snuggly, and they don't shed. You will need to like groom them and get them like haircuts and things like that, but other than that, they're incredible. But anyways, yeah, I can't say much. I don't really like sad topics because I'm sort of a sociopath. Yeah. Not like one who doesn't have basic empathy, or just a person who has a hard time processing human emotion. I get that. Like, not, like, I don't know, maybe not always on a personal level. Sometimes I have a lot of empathy for, like, really stupid things. But yeah. No, I don't really judge for that. A lot of people, like, I really do not like this trend where people kind of villainize others for having, like, disorders such as, like, sociopath, like being a sociopath, or, like, a narcissist. Not, like, the personality narcissist, not like you're, like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I'm talking about actual NPD, like personality disorder, like BPD. I don't really like it when people are villainized for that, you know. I don't know, because it's not, if people are born with those conditions, it's not their fault that they cannot feel things like empathy or cannot feel them as much as normal people. And I still feel like it doesn't mean that they're just completely uncaring of people at all. I've seen plenty of people with those disorders that like just because they can't necessarily feel empathy doesn't mean that they don't care about things and people. And also, it's not just a thing of like feeling, you know, you don't have to feel things for people to be able to care for them. It's literally just a social thing, you know, like if you see someone sad, you don't need to care about them to know that it's the right thing to do to like comfort them or ask them what they need, you know, if they need space, if they need someone to talk to, if they have a problem that you can help with. Like, you don't need empathy in order to be a caring and helpful person. You know, it may be a little bit harder for those people to understand those type of emotions and know what to do every time, but they can definitely learn, and that's how a lot of them get by, is that they do learn. You know, I don't know, I really don't like it when people are villainized for conditions that they were born with, you know. Yeah. Everyone associates sociopaths as a crazy person who doesn't care about others. But I do care about others. Yeah, because I do care about others. I just can't get out there properly because it's really hard for me for no reason. See, I don't like that. Like, people that say, like, sociopaths are, like, crazy, or even that psychopaths are crazy. Like, listen, I get it, like, with not feeling as much empathy can make it a little bit harder for some people, especially if they're not raised right, or if they're not taught to, like, care for people. Sometimes it can lead to them going down a dark path. That's why sometimes signs of people being a sociopath or psychopath are, like criminal histories or, like, acts of abuse. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to, like, sweep under the rug the fact that, like, narcissistic abuse and, like, sociopathic, like, that is totally real. But, like, I don't know. I don't like it when people say, oh, they're a narcissist just because they're a bad person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like it when people kind of say that being, like, self-centered or self-absorbed is the same as being selfish. I feel like there's kind of a difference. But yeah. I'm that one friend who yaps about the history of sausages while my friend is crying, gang. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real, I would appreciate that. Man, if I started sobbing, I would never sob around people. That's why I just stopped talking about my dog. I'm never. But if I was ever caught crying in front of someone, don't acknowledge it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Start talking about sausages. That'll probably actually help me. I'm not even joking. But yeah, anyways. It's just impaired empathy and remorse. Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not too sure about being, like, a sociopath, but a lot of narcissists, people with narcissistic personality disorder, they can feel empathy. Like, I don't know who started this thing that they cannot feel empathy. They can. It's just a little bit limited. Like, it's just impaired, as Panda Heart put it. It's literally just impaired. They can still care about people the same way, and they actually do still feel empathy, even if it's capped. But yeah. I tend to struggle with friends and social interactions in person. I say the wrong thing or don't realize what my words mean until afterwards, and they react negatively. Man, that sucks. That's sad. Man. That's really sad. And it's kind of hard to, like, find people that are, like, understanding, you know? Like, I mean, especially today, like, if you tell imagine me, like, sitting down with someone and saying, like, oh, by the way, I'm a narcissist. How do you think that would go? In their head, that would be, like, me telling them, oh, by the way, I'm a terrible person. Like, people just don't... It's like, oh, support mental health until they actually have a condition. Like, I don't care if you don't feel as much. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if somebody is, like, a sociopath, a psychopath, or whatever. I'm gonna be honest, psychopaths, they do have a lot more difficulty with things, so I'd probably be cautious, but, like, at the same time, they're still a person. Like, I'm not gonna treat them like a criminal just because they were born with a certain condition, you know? I really do not like villainizing conditions. You have a friend named Draco who's a dick, but I love him for it. No homo. Aw. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's a disorder or something, but I have a few weird habits that my mom hated when I was a kid. One of them is, if I'm doing something personally scary, I have to see it in a mirror or I freak out. Wait, what? I don't know what that is, actually. Thank you for being so understanding about it. It's wild how rude people are. I understand when people say, like, oh, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you have to, like, treat them like they're the scum of the earth. Because, like, again, narcissistic abuse is real. Some narcissists, they never learn to care about people. They never learn social cues, you know. It really just comes down to, I do not care how much empathy you have. I don't care if you're an empath. I do not care if you can't feel empathy at all. This is gonna sound like such a crazy and, like, contradictory thing to say. The amount of empathy that you feel as a person, I can't look at fucking talking about this with a dog once, Jan. The amount of empathy that you have does not dictate if you are a good person or not. It really does not. It's about recognizing what is right, what is wrong, and doing the right thing. It is about recognizing that it is important to care about people and consider their emotions and consider their feelings and do that. It's not, oh, I feel really bad for people. Okay, but what are you doing about it? How do you actually treat people? I don't care if you feel bad for them or not. What are you doing? Are you helping them? Are you making it work? Like, you know? I don't care. I really don't care. I have too much empathy, but I don't mind as long as, I don't mind people as long as they don't hurt me. That is also a thing that I will not shove under the rug. Also, yeah, some people do tend to be a little bit more caring when they are empaths, and that can lead them to finding people who will take advantage of that. You know, I don't know. Oh, good night, Hawk's leaving. Bye, Hawk. Have a beautiful night, girly. Have a beautiful night. But yeah, I don't even see that as, like, being understanding. Like, I know that you're probably, like, appreciative of it, but, like, to me, it's like, this is literally just the way that everyone should think. Especially those who claim to care about mental health or like, you know, I don't know. One thing that I find kind of funny, though, is that apparently, narcissists, like people with NDP, apparently don't really get along with people who are autistic well, because autistic people do things differently and they don't really follow social norms the same way that neurotypical people do. It is hard for narcissists to pick up on things. Because narcissists and sociopaths, sometimes because they lack in empathy, they have to learn people to understand them, right? They have to learn social norms, how people work, how to comfort people. Like, they have to learn this stuff. They can't just feel it, right? They have to educate themselves. But it's like, when somebody does something differently towards everything that you've learned, it kind of, like, throws you off, and it's like, oh, I can't read this person at all. Like, this person actually kind of scares me. Not necessarily scare. It depends on the person. Obviously, we're all people, and not all narcissists are the same. There's actually tons of different types of NPD that you can have, and all of them vary, you know, every person is different from each other, but yeah, it is, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me. I'm actually sort of a psychopath. Oh! Because I don't realize I've said something wrong until the other person starts reacting negatively. That could be a trait of a lot of other things too. I'm not diagnosing anyone in this video with anything, okay? I know a lot, I know a thing or two about psychology, but I'm not an expert by any means, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah. But yeah, that could be a lot of things. That could be some form of autism, that could be ADHD, could be being a psychopath or a sociopath. It could be a lot of things, to be honest. Or it could also stem from environmental factors. You could also just be a little bit socially underdeveloped. You know, which is totally, I'm socially underdeveloped. In a way, I'm kind of socially underdeveloped. I don't really know. I can socialize well with small talk and, like, you know, on a camera with you guys, but, like, one-on-one, I don't really know how friends work that much, especially, like, IRL, just because of, like a lack of experience, but, like, yeah. Anyways. Man, we've been yapping for so long, but I don't even care. Well, your mom is here? Hi, Moosie's mom! Imagine your mom joining, like, one of your kids' favorite YouTubers, and she's sitting here in a dog onesie going, you know what? Psychopaths aren't so bad. This isn't the norm here, but it's very nice to meet you. Yeah. Hold on, my baby bear is asking to leave again. I just want to show him to you guys before he leaves. Okay. Let's send him off on his way. He'll probably bother me to come back in like 2 minutes. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. Oh, you're schizo. You see things, hear things. Oh, like schizophrenia. Huh. Well, but you see, hear things, see things that aren't there. Oh, and I have sleep paralysis. I think if you are not already, I would highly recommend getting diagnosed with that, because you can potentially get some therapy or medications that would help you a lot. I do know that schizophrenia can be a very dangerous disorder. It can maybe sometimes lead to cases where people, get harmed. Not that, like, people with schizophrenia will harm people. I'm saying often it can even happen to themselves. Like, they do something to themselves because they hallucinate or hear things or, you know. Schizophrenia, from what I know, can be a very scary disorder, and it's something to take really seriously, so I would highly recommend getting checked if you think that you might have something like that. That goes for all of you, by the way. If you think that you have a mental condition, I know I'm being a bit of a hypocrite here because I think that I might have ADHD. I think that I might have some form of NPD myself. I haven't gotten checked for anything, but I would highly recommend you guys go get checked and diagnosed, if you can. Because you can get a lot of help, okay? You can get a lot of help. And it's also just good to know because maybe you might think you have one thing when in reality you have another thing. And, you know, knowing what you have exactly means that you can look up resources and know how to treat that thing that you have, you know, because obviously mental health is a really big struggle sometimes, especially with mental conditions, so yeah. I have 2 pieces of fan art to check out. Ooh! Moosie's and Julian's. Where's Julian? Where's Moosie? Where are they? Moosie's mom, I do what I want and I won't. Hi, Moosie's mom! No way. Where's Moosie then? Yeah, mental health awareness. I'm again, take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm not like a genius on this type of thing. I just look into things like that. But yeah, if you really think you have something, I would say more than any of my advice, go get checked by professionals who like actually really know what they're talking about. Cause you know, even if you don't get like meds or anything like that, it's good to know exactly what you have so you can know how to treat it, you know, and you can know how to kind of deal with some of the struggles. There we go. Hi, Moosie. Epsilon said you had fan. It's me! It's me! It's me and my little tooth! Oh my god, this is so cute! It's me! Moosie made this of me. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Oh my god, it's like my style and everything. Moosie, this is incredible. This is like literally the best thing I've ever seen in my life, other than like me. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh my gosh. Hi, no story this week. That's alright. That's alright. But you guys better go check out Horror with Violet's vid about Sightseer. It's so good. Oh, and the effort is amazing. Oh. Well, I couldn't have done, I quite literally couldn't have done it without you, Moosie. Anyways, here is some fan art of Violet for you silly billies. Oh my god, you even put me in the background with the flowers, with the purple flowers. I feel so honored. Did you guys know that bumblebees, or like just bees in general, I don't really know what type of bees, bees really like purple flowers more than like any other type of flower. Like they're more attracted to purple flowers than any other color of flowers. I don't know why that is, but I named myself after a purple flower. I mean, technically a violet flower, but whatever. So I feel flattered. I love bees. I love the fact that bees love purple flowers. Anyways. Oh, my hands are stiff from the cold. Expect typos. That's the worst feeling. Trying to type with cold hands is horrible. Who else made... Julian also made fan... Oh, there you are. You also made fan art. Let me check out your channel. Ooh! What's this now? Let me out of the basement. This is cool. It's like me as... Oh, this is me as a dragon! I know, this is me as a fucking dragon. How cool is that? Right? This is the art of me as a dragon, right? I'm pretty sure. This is cool, because I remember someone mentioning that they drew me as a dragon. That is freaking sick. I love this so much. This was by Julian dash Violet Lover. You see right there, the eye. So go support them. They make really good art. That is awesome. You're the reason I started Wildcraft? Well, DJ J's, I am very glad. I hope that you enjoy the game. It is actually a very fun game. Very addictive, especially with the tasks and the wild pass and everything. But in a good way. It's very, very fun. Ah, it's me as a velociraptor, they said it themselves. That is awesome. That is actually really, really cool. I'm not like a big dinosaur fan, but like I like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are pretty cool. Oh my god. Okay, kind of speaking about that, my Marshall again, my dog that I lost. Guys, I automatically seem like a horrible person every time that somebody asks me what my favorite dinosaur is. You know why? My favorite dinosaur happens to be the dinosaur with 500 teeth. Let me Google that, okay? Because I am not saying what that dinosaur is called. Dinosaur with 500 teeth. Now before I show you guys what this dinosaur is named, I need you to know that number one, this is like literally just the name of the dinosaur. It doesn't really mean anything. Number two, the reason why I like this dinosaur is because it reminds me of my dog, okay? It reminds me of Marshall because Marshall had a very long neck and he would often extend it forward, and he also had a kind of like a wide snout, and I always called him my little ducky boy because it kind of looked like a duck's bill. I called him my little ducky boy. So listen. It also just looks really stupid, so I used to make fun of my dog and say that he looks like this dinosaur. Because it's really stupid looking. But this is the dinosaur. This is my favorite dinosaur. And, this is why I do not say what this is why I refer to them only as the dinosaur with 500 teeth. Because that is what they are called, and yeah. So automatically it's a pretty bad look on me when people ask me what my favorite dinosaur is. Because it has nothing to do with the name. It is legitimately just because the dinosaur reminds me of my dog. Yikes. But anyways, yo Violet, I guessed it. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not a slur. I know. Oh, it's pronounced Niger. Okay. Still though, I know that it's just the name. It doesn't mean anything. But like me personally, I don't have any reason to say it. I don't want to say it, so I'm not gonna say it, even if it's not pronounced that way. The dinosaur with 500 teeth, you know? But anyways, yeah. Okay, I think I am gonna wrap up. I think I am gonna start to wrap up though, because we've been talking about 15 minutes longer than I said I would. I think the name is offensively funny. It's really not meant to mean that. It's again, it's pronounced Niger apparently. You know. Wait, what? See you when I'm going downstairs, Mom. Oh my god. Moosie's mom in the chat. That is awesome. Imagine that though. Imagine you're a parent and you're watching like your kid watching like a YouTube live stream, and it's just me sitting here in a dog onesie talking about like how narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths can actually be really good people, and being an empath doesn't automatically mean that you're like a good person. You're drawing me as a cat? I am so flattered. I love that so much. Thank you. If you finish it by tomorrow, you can stop by in tomorrow's live stream, and you can show, or you can tell me if you post it on your community posts. I will check it out. I won't be able to show it because I won't be on camera tomorrow, but you know, maybe I'll add you to the appreciation post. Do you have a boyfriend? No. No, I haven't had a boyfriend ever since I was like a teenager, and I do not intend on getting a boyfriend anytime soon. Or a girlfriend, or a partner for that matter. I'm not interested, you know, I'm not completely against it, but I'm not looking for any type of romance. I don't think I'm ever going to, you know. Like, it's one of those things where, like, if it happens, it happens. Like, if I have, like, good chemistry with someone, and I like them like that, and they like me like that, and, you know, everything would work out with, like, I don't know, where we live, and, like, our future, or, like, what we want, you know? Maybe. But it would kind of just have to happen, like, naturally. I'm not looking for, or interested in any kind of, like, romantic partner. You're in the walls eating my snacks? You know what? Thank you so much. Someone in our house keeps buying us all mini cupcakes. And it's really nice. It's very nice, but we have been getting mini cupcakes for the past, like, 4 or 5 weeks or so. And we're all tired of it. And we want to eat healthy, but every time that we open the pantry, there's just cupcakes and we can't help ourselves. I don't know though. Can you guys tell though? I've been actually getting back onto exercising more and looking after my diet a little bit. Again, eating cupcakes and things like that, not that good, but I watch the cows, okay? I don't know if you guys can tell yet, it's only been about a week, but started working out, just doing like little things in my room. It's actually a very good way to spend time when I'm waiting for things like videos to like export on CapCut and things like that. So that can take a while, by the way. But anyways, once the stream ends, I'm gonna make screenshots for the Hack Auto vid. That would be super appreciated. Normally, screenshots and editing footage like that is one of the longest processes of the entire video making process, I guess. So that would be super appreciated. It helped me a lot with Moosie's video, the fact that there was already screenshots. Are you still live? I was meant to leave. That's right. Okay. I'll take one more question and then we're gonna go. Oh, yeah, thank you, Epsilon. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. Words. You made a FNAF animation? I can't just not check that out. Actually, no, I shouldn't, because what if there's copyrighted music? I'll do it tomorrow. How about that? Tomorrow. You missed so much, huh? Well, we had a long stream today. It was 30 hours long, and, yeah, we got into some topics. We definitely had a few. Well, today got a bit deeper than I was expecting, let's just say that much, but yeah. You got chat banned for trolling heaters? That sucks. Why did you do a backflip? I can't do a backflip. They say tall people can't really do backflips. They just like, it's a lot harder. I'm not even that tall. I'm 5'7", and I lie about being 5'7". Actually, I'm technically 5'6", but don't tell anyone about that. Someone asked me to make an analog horror of the Barn Twins. You totally should. You totally should. That would be awesome. Same height as my mom. I mean, I'm probably a little bit shorter because I'm not. I lie about being 5'7". It's just my dad always said that I was 5'7". Like he would measure me and he would be like, "Oh, you're 5'7". You're actually 5'7", and like you're about like a quarter of an inch or like a third of an inch above that." And it made me just feel so proud of myself. Cause like, look at me and tell me that 5'7" isn't a good number for me. Like 5 and 7 are such me numbers. Like of course I would be 5'7". It just makes so much sense. Like I tied it to my identity. Like of course I'm 5'7". I look like a 5'7", right? I look like someone who's like number. Like if you thought of me as like a number, you probably think of like 5 and 7 probably. They're like cool numbers. And then I found out I was 5'6". Like my brother actually measured me properly. I'm just under 5'7", and I felt like a man being told that they were 5'11" instead of 5'6", and or 5'6"? What? 5'11" instead of 6 feet tall. My ego couldn't handle it, so I just tell people that I'm 5'7". I cannot be 5'6". There's no way. At least it isn't 6'7". Oh no. But yeah, anyways. Bye, Hound. Happy 2 years. Goodbye, Epsilon. I'll see ya. Sorry, I've been waiting for like a question. You look nice. Thank you. Okay, I really do have to go though. One more. You know, I'll just find a question. Your mom would be fine to talk about psychology? That would be awesome. Maybe like next stream, if we want to yap about something. I mean, next Friday's stream is gonna be about the SCP Foundation, but like we can find leeway, whatever, to yap. Cause I love learning about that type of thing, you know. And also, I kind of want to ask why does Jax keep showing up in my dreams? Like, I'm so serious. I don't know. And why did I make that typo earlier? I really don't know. That IRL typo. But anyways. Oh, would you want to see a video on B-Hound? Yes, absolutely. But save it for tomorrow, because I keep saying I have to go and then I don't go. I'm like one of those old people. You ever work like customer service with the old people that just like keep yapping? And they're like, I'm sorry for holding you here, it's just, you know, and then they keep talking about things. I'm like one of those people. Which, you know, I feel bad for those people, because often it's just because they're lonely, and they just want to talk. But, like, that's not me, though. I just like yapping in general. Cockroach in the door? There's no cockroach in the door. We don't even have cockroaches where I live. What do you mean? That's impossible. There's no bug. I barely get bugs in my house. Anyways. I'm gonna go. Wait, what? I mean, how are old Vio? What? Like, how old am I? I am 21 years old. I am 21. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. Okay? How time do you turn off a live stream? I'm gonna turn it off now, okay? Happy 2-year anniversary to the channel. Happy 2-year anniversary to the community. You know, thank you guys so much for all of the support over these 2 years. It has been absolutely incredible. And you know what? Things are only gonna go up from here, you know. Once I get that PC, once I drop a novel on you guys, because I am working on a novel, by the way, for those of you who don't know. And I'm gonna publish it for you guys, or I guess everyone. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much, everyone. You guys are literally so awesome. Can't wait to see you for tomorrow's live stream, and cannot wait for next year's anniversary. Goodbye, you guys. Yes, stay safe. You too, all of you. Have a good one, and I'll see ya when I see ya. This is probably gonna take a while to actually turn off, so I'm just gonna wave at you guys for like a couple seconds and not say anything. Okay, ready? Go.